What is up? Oh, come on. What is up, my Clever Coop family? Happy Sunday to you, and I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I think I made my lighting better. It's a little bright. I can adjust that, but I think I made my lighting better. I needed one specific thing to add to my lighting setup to make it look a little bit more professional and nice, and not also, I realized for the past like 5.5 years I've had a ring light directly in my eyes, and I started to think about like, is that maybe not the healthiest or best thing for me to do for myself? You look more 3D somehow? Thank you, writing is hard. That is actually part of the point. For 3-point lighting, you have to have a light source behind you so that you stick out from the background a little bit. So looky there. All it took was one evening of learning about how lighting works. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Damien. I'm a voice actor. I'm a Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel, Smosh. I've been streaming for about 5.5 years now. So whether you're brand new or you have been here from the very beginning, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you very much. So here's the thing. I do read out tips with messages attached. I read out new subscribers. I read out resubscribers all at the end. And I read out sub bombs and things like that. That being said, while those are appreciated and are very nice, and that's why I say thank you for them, please don't feel obligated to do that. You can hang out here for free. I check on the chat all the time. I often get behind with tips, and that's because you shouldn't have to feel like a financial incentive in order to be welcome here. So yeah. Especially if you're a youngin' or if times are tough, please take care of yourself first. Speaking of which, Demo Nacho dropping 3 flippin' gift subs. Thank you very much. Gifting 2, no, yes, no. Imp in my head, and then Cherry Blossom. Thank you for dropping 3 flippin' gift subs. Appreciate you. Let me adjust this brightness real quick so I'm not too vampiric the whole time. How's everybody doing today? I'm quite curious. How are you? Tell me, how is your life? Cries in can't emote. Well, you have other emotes, Immortal Dakota, or you can use your words. And that's okay too. Let's see here, brightness. Just turning it down ever so slightly, and then contrast turning it down. I like 0.1. There we go. Is that better? That's just enough better that I like it for now. Lizette Reed dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Thank you so much, Lizette Reed, for doing that. Gifting 2, Davladada, Dartina, 45, Mighty Mindful. Oh man, Dewey 7 Vasilili. I've screwed that up so bad, but you know it's a tough thing to say, and I'm sorry. Dr. Moo, Need to Journal, Error, EL, Ann Loves Dinos. There we go. Hirochka, Kitika, and then Chaos Engineer. Thank you so flippin' much for doing that, Lizette Reed. Appreciate you. And then Kira Delaney dropping 2 as well. Thank you for doing that. Gifting 2 a bag of drag. And then D-Chan Otaku. Thank you. Appreciate you. Evie Likes Gaming says, this is the first time I've caught you streaming. Happy to be here. Well, welcome on in, Evie Likes Gaming. Thank you very much for joining. And I hope you like the gaming that we do here. Today we're playing more Hades 2, and if you were able to join the stream yesterday, we played Hades for 2 hours after I did a signing stream, thinking that it would just be like, oh, it's a quick run, it's whatever, I'll just play games for a little bit after I sign. Nope, it was the best run we've ever had. We made it to the end boss, so far as I know it, and had some big old story moments too, which, you know, this whole game is not too spoilery because it's all based in Greek mythology, but the characters do have their moments, so it was kind of cool. It was kind of sick. And also we unlocked a bunch of stuff in terms of ability to do things in games. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll catch you up lickety split. Oh man, of all the streams to miss. Well, don't worry, Initial Reality. There's always the VODs, and then also you'll get to hang out today, and that's how it goes. We'll catch you up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It was a brilliant run for a quick stream. Yeah, well, it was an awful long stream for a quick stream too. That being said, today I do have a few things going on. Like I am doing a fun branded thing that I'm going to record today. I have a couple voiceover auditions, things like that. So just to let you know, I'm going to try to stick to the like 3-hour mark at max today. We'll see how it goes. If you know me, you know me. Let's see here. Geology Sheep, thank you for dropping 2 flippin' gift subs. Let's go. Thank you for that. Gifting to Crazy Trucker 168 and then Zsla. Thank you, Geology Sheep. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness. It's a. Do you want us to remind you? Maybe. Hey, what's up, that Kenny guy? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So, yeah, yesterday was a wild one. As soon as I finished streaming, I started cleaning up my space so that it would be more appropriate for filming stuff when need be. And then I'm also learning that, like, if you were here recently, you learned that, like, I missed a few days of my normal meds, my brain meds, due to a refill issue. And I thought it didn't really affect me much. And now I'm learning, like, oh no, your body's having a wicked hard time. So, lots of headaches, still have headaches, terrible dreams for the past few days. And I was like, oh, maybe that's a side effect. And I looked it up and it was like, yup. Like, okay, cool. So I'm running at about like 80% capacity, but still, we got this. We got this. It'll be a grand old time. Alrighty. Watch any of the Summer Games Fest? Anything that released that you voiced in the show? Well, so Razatron, first of all, I didn't get to watch it, unfortunately, not yet. I should have it on in the background while I'm doing other stuff today. That actually is a great idea. I might watch it organically. I might watch the VOD. But also, if there is anything that I voiced, I'm always only able to voice it if I'm always able to announce it, like, if I've announced it, you know what I mean? I can't talk about it and be like, nah, this is the moment, you know, but it should be, who knows? But I'm always excited to I'm always excited to announce what I voice as soon as I'm able to. Don't worry, I don't sit on information longer than I have to. Do you shampoo your hair every day? I'm curious. No, I don't generally. Unless I have to, like, re-add in dye. That's like a 3-day thing. How's the tattoo? Feeling good. It's peeling. It doesn't look pretty right now, but that's okay. Man, I'm having a hard time talking too. That just might be how today is. Ardax, thank you for gifting a sub to Steady Kata. And then Kira Delaney gifting a sub to Respector98. Thank you very much. Respector? I hardly know her, and that's okay, because you don't have to know someone to respect them and show them respect. It's Kayla, thank you for the bits. 200, appreciate you. All right. Hey, your Windows Vista is catching up, that's fine. How dare you? That's so funny. All right, thank you so much, y'all. And I also got to announce yesterday, we hit 160,000 followers on this here Twitch. How exciting, how fun, how cool. I am so grateful to y'all for changing my life over the past 5.5, 6 years, and couldn't ask for more. Never thought I would be this happy, and it's huge, and it's a colossal part thanks to y'all. So thank you. Alrighty. Let's go. I got my gamer glove on for my hand in physical therapy. Thank you for that hype train, y'all. Appreciate you. For any new subscribers, you are able to join the Discord now, as well as use all our fun emotes, many of which are pigeon based, as all emotes should be. But yeah, I usually read out tips while the stream is going because it's easier to do in game. For this one specifically, I read out like between bosses and between areas. And if you don't know anything about Hades, don't worry. It's not too hard to get caught up on the general concept. Let's see here. But rats are cool. Rats are cool too, but there are a couple rats in game and they kicked our butt. Annaliena named Tab. No, an alien named Tab. There we go. Okay, so little disclaimer. Clearly, my brain is a little swimmy today. I think it's still based on the meds getting back to their normal route. So I'm going to stop apologizing for messing up my words because that's a me thing. Let's just all know that I'm going to be a little bit out of it today, not in the worst way. And so I'm just saying one big apology now so that I don't have to worry about it. All right. Hey, what's up, Curburito? Welcome on in. I got my big old mug of coffee. I got a bunch of water. We're going to be good to go. All right. Well, it's good to see y'all. Some of us have 5 a.m. brain. No wonder you're a sleepy little writer. You're so sleepy. Stay hydrated and get your snacks. Don't you worry, Kenny. I had a very healthy breakfast, and I've got a bunch of water and a bunch of coffee, and we're good to go. I like my setup more now. My lighting setup, like, my eyes are adjusting because middle monitor is, like, on dark mode, and everything else has my lights on it now, but, like, I like this. I think it feels better. I think it looks better, but basically, for those of you that know lighting of any kind, I had two little lighting stands and a ring light in the middle, and the two little lighting stands both had a diffuser on the front. So for anyone who's not familiar, it takes all of the light and sort of like softens it out, so it's not like a direct like, it's like. The diffusers work better the farther they are away from the light source. So what I had was a single panel of lights, and then the diffuser was right there. So it was kind of like, it was like, yeah, it's a box with a diffuser, but it's not really doing its thing. So I was like, wait a minute, I should get something called a softbox. And a softbox is a coating around a light that has the diffuser like farther away from it. Like this one's like 9-10 inches out from the source. And so it's more of like a soft spread of light so that it actually does more all around because the light is taking longer before it gets diffused. So when people are like, oh, you look more 3D now, it's like, yep, because there's a soft main light coming in from here. And then I have my fill light acting in a way that it's keeping me lit on this side, just not as much. Also hitting my green screen so that it gets some love, but also it almost bounces a little bit behind me. And the behind light is what makes me pop out from the screen. So, yeah, I like it. I like it. I was always nervous to learn about lighting, but it's not as crazy as I thought. I'm sure it's intricate when you get into the real nitty-gritty of it, but right now I'm just like, this is a major shift, and I'm not looking directly at a ring light. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna hop into the game relatively soon here because I don't want to wait too long before we get started, because sometimes runs take a long time in a good way. But like yesterday, I was like, it's gonna be quick. Basically what happened yesterday, y'all, for those that missed it, I tried out a new weapon I haven't really tried before, and I picked a couple skills at the beginning that I'm like, oh, I think I misunderstood how these skills worked. Oh, this kind of sucks. To the point where, like, at the very beginning, I was like, I think I want to restart this run. I didn't voice that, but mentally I was like, yeah, I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. And then it ended up being the best run we've ever had by like a big long shot. And I was like, huh, I just have to change the way I go about these things. It sort of forced me to use other parts of my character's build that I wouldn't normally focus on. And I was like, oh, got it. And we were just shredding everything. We literally made it to the last boss, got him down to like, what was it, like a quarter, 40% health, something like that. It was bigger than a quarter. It was probably like closer to 40%. 35% health. We're going to lock it in with that. And I'm sure that boss has 1,000 extra forms. Who knows? But still. Anyway. How does one join the Discord? That's a great question. One of the mods can help you out with that. Speaking of which, I almost skipped the question of the day, which involves the shout out to the mods at the end. So we'll get right there. Question of the day today, to get everybody just going. Thank you, Rosa Elena. Appreciate you. Question of the day today is, who do we have in the chat today? We got Sleepy Little Rider, Tom by Dan. We got Steffi, Raven Rose War. We got Iron Radical, Lorraine CBX, Sprout BB, Mars is Dead, Kira Delaney, Noah Cola. What's up to Casey Marie? What's up to Shibugi Alarm Pants, Rose Jean, Hope Spiral, Rana Hocho. What's up to Straw Baby Milk, Alvawin Evil Chef. We got GLG Sheep, Unknown VS13. We got Jenna Official, DZ Dawn. We got Devin Moore, Thunder Cougar, Falcon Bird, which is just such a cool name. The Quiet Queer, ISB Marie, Petrichor is Rain, kind of. Rosa Elena. We got Destiny 17, River Nuri, Kaya Papaya, Melisween, the Moon's Rage. Oh, we will be exercising the Moon's Rage in this game on this day. We got Kyra Lautier. We've got the Duck is Lord, Epiphany Yard. We've got a Total Fiasco, Tree Not the Town, Kelsica. We got Lith 3. We got Emma Dackers, Dented Pigeon, Gabriella C's, Ambassador, Steffi. What is up to Solar Flare, RJ, Kai Shroom, Zozka. What is Dr. Skippy? What is up to Dr. Skippy? Penguin Utopia, Ranahocho, Leah Bug, Sparksley, Modded TV, Basemaster Louie. Too many to count. That's right, there are too many people here for science to count. Science doesn't even have that many numbers. But I'll tell you what, if we didn't say hi to you right off the bat, I'm sure I'll see you at some point during the stream. So hang out and lurk, hang out and chat, hang out and hang out and use me as that background noise as you get something done that you promised you would get done this weekend and you haven't yet. All that I ask is that you please peep those rules, because we're not a particularly strict community. Our rules are very chill and very normal. But our mods are here as volunteers. They work very hard and they don't even have to be here, and they choose to be here. Shout out Rosa Elena, thank you so much. Yeah, let's not make their jobs particularly more difficult than they would have to be. So thank you kindly. All right, let's hop in. Mod love, mod love. I do like this new soundtrack. Peps me up a little bit more. Works with the new lighting. And that's the funny thing. My hair does have like the blonde kind of brassy tinge that I'm trying to get out and go back to the silver. But when people keep popping in and saying like, oh, I like the blonde, I'm like, yeah, I guess it is blonde. It's kind of, And that's what made me start looking at my lighting and looking at the white balance, all that stuff. So yeah. All right, let's hop into game here. Y'all, I've got a pretty fun week coming up with a couple fun voiceover bookings. Some of them are a little bit outside of my norm, and I think that'll be cool and fun. I like branching out and trying new things, so I'm excited to share that with you. What else is coming up? Oh yeah, VidCon. I'll be at VidCon with Smosh. Very excited for that. Boop-a-de-boop-a-doop-boop. Oops. Well, crap. There we go. I thought I almost timed it. Well, perfectly. There we go. Super Giant Games. You're the new Geico Lizard? No, Unknown VS13. Don't tell anyone. They'll get so mad at me. Ooh, I see a little bit of this here. That's interesting to me. Actually, well, for now, what I can do is that, yeah, I can just do this. I'm going to scoot myself over this way. I'm going to make this go away. Let me scoot over here. There we go. So yes, this game is early access. However, it is so fleshed out. It's like version 0.92350 up here. So it is darn close to a completed game. Every once in a while you can see like placeholder artwork, but otherwise it's good to go. This is Malinoe. Malinoe. She's the protagonist of this game and she's awesome. If you're new here, this is a roguelike game, aka a roguelite game. If you die, you have to start from the very beginning, but you do get to bring back resources to upgrade your next run of the game. And mods, if the game has not been changed to Hades 2 yet, would you mind doing that, please? I think it's Hades, like, II, because Hades 2 is different. Am I blocked? No, Axioatics, you're not blocked. Why? What did you do? What did you do? All right. So, yeah, yesterday's run was insane. All right. Oop, okay. All right. So, here we go. Doopy-doop-boo. Am I being green-haired banned? I don't know what that means. But Axioatics, if you're having any issues, please reach out to one of the mods. Rosa Elena is a mod right now and can chat with you about that. All right, so this is the main middle area here, where we sort of do a little bit of housekeeping in between runs. But this is not what the actual battle-y parts of the game looks like. So yeah, last time we made it all the way to the end. We had some major boosts. We unlocked a lot of stuff, and one of the things. Potatoes Games official. Yes. Hello, sir. Is this Mario RPG? Yes, it is. This is actually Mallow right here. We're about to fight that purple crocodile thief the very beginning of the game. Obviously, we're going to spam Fireball. So, yes. Lucy's Luck. How much content does Hades 2 have at the moment? So much. Lucy's Luck. If you told me this was the completed game, I would be like, yeah, for sure. Like, I don't have any issues with it right now. It's incredible. All right. So, meditate.
The ashes remember.
And also with you. So now we can actually upgrade this real quick. So we get to use these little tarot card situation things to boost ourselves up and boost up our powers. Boost our powers. What is this one? Your dash and sprinter 5% faster. Okay, cool. But what the main thing is that we unlocked yesterday is the different aspects of our weapons. So if you remember from the first game, if you played it at all, you have these different weapons you can unlock to try the game and, you know, get through it in your play style. But now we've unlocked the different aspects where it's like, well, this isn't just the staff that we used before. Now it's the staff of Circe, and the staff of Circe builds up this other thing and allows you to do more damage when you do this, but less when you try that. It's a new customizable way to go about things. But the axe, which was previously our favorite weapon, we unlocked a bunch of stuff where it's like, okay, now it just does 20% more damage. Okay, now 40%. Okay, now 60%. It's just bonkers. So for anyone who's brand new, main story of this game is you are Malinoe. You are the long lost sister of the protagonist in the first game. Not a spoiler, they tell you right off the bat. And basically the underworld has been taken over by Kronos, the Titan of Time. And you got to go dip down into the underworld from like a secret back route and get it back. get it fixed. Fix it on up. Let's see here.
So ancient is the pitch black stone, it predates time itself. Its surface ever seems to drain what light and color dare linger nearby.
What I mean to say is, it's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. All right, cool.
I can see beneath that surface now.
Who is that girl I see staring straight at Melanoe? Okay, let's see what else we can unlock real quick. Aspect of Pan. I always thought it said the aspect of pain, and I'm like, yeah, welcome to the aspect of pain, bruh. Pretty sick. You know what? Because I'm not using these weapons right now, I'm going to hold on to my materials. We did upgrade the absolute hell out of the axe. Oh, and actually all I need is bronze to get it to its next level. So actually I'm going to go to the surface for this run, which is weird, but I'm going to do it. One other thing that we unlocked up here is this stone that allows us to sort of do like trials, where it's like you have to complete this one floor and you get a reward for it. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot now, actually. I'm going to give that a shot now, and then I'm going to, after that, go to the surface, try to get some bronze and see what else I can get cooking up there. I will buy some... Oh, I already bought the nectar. I can. Okay. Moon dust is purchasable. Fate fabric is purchasable. I guess I don't need any of those right now. Okay, I'm going to just play it safe. I never beat the first game. Would I be lost as heck if I got the second one? No, let me go 2-1-2. In fact, anybody here who did not even see the first game, but has been watching the second game, you feel good to go? Do you more or less get it? Like, trying to put myself in that situation, there's no difficulty. Yup, we got 2 yups. Yeah, I get it. Yup, yes. There you go. So yeah, you're going to be good to go. But that is a very valid question. So let's see what the trials are like, because we haven't done it before. So we would have to clear this first area with just the original staff. Trial of Origin, and we get 1 material reward for that we don't have yet that's actually super important. I have no idea what's going on in general, TBH, says Livy. Do you just mean in life or in the game? Because in life, like, yeah, for sure. But hey, we got a new subscriber. Everybody please give a spicy Clever Coop welcome to Evie Likes Gaming. Thank you, Evie. Appreciate you.
I see what needs to be done.
So must it be. All right, so let's try these trials. Clear the first area with just this staff. And I think they have preset abilities. Ooh, a chaos one to start.
I will not fail.
And they also let me give a gift to chaos right off the bat. Well, obviously I'm doing that.
You can sense my motive in giving you this. Sometimes we simply feel an impulse to express our admiration. Knowing how important your whims are to you, surely you understand.
I love giving little gifts. I love seeing things for people and being like, you know what? This is for you. I found this and it's for you. I have been sitting on this one gift for the longest time, and I haven't been able to see my friend. It's this guy who used to work at Smosh back in the day, behind the scenes. Y'all wouldn't know him. But we play chess sometimes, but it's been months. You know what? I'm going to add that to my to-do list today. Gotta text him. It's been months, but I found the best gift for him at an estate sale thing, and I ended up only having to pay $5 for it. And then when I looked it up later, it turned out to be a true treasure. Only like 30 of them in the world, and it has to do with like his hyperfixation. I'm so excited. I love giving gifts. Oh, speaking of gifts, we got Bard the Jack dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Let's go, Bard the Jack. Thank you so much. Gifting to Prof Special K for the Vagabond, Jake Zeed, Paymian, J-Bug, Evans, 223, Treonia, Cypheric Hero, Dazzle, and then Joe Creek. Thank you very much, Bard the Jack. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Often demand tribute from their worshippers, do they not? Their custom, perhaps, but not mine. I merely ask that you honor our arrangement in perpetuity. Neither shall I reject your offering.
Okay, got it. Sorry. Y'all see that, like, pulsing thing, too, coming from them, which was not there before in-game. That freaked me out, because I was like, I could see it on this screen, but I couldn't see it on this screen. I'm like, do I have, like, floaters? Sorry. Yeah, so this is chaos.
can observe more clearly both the outcome of your trial and all else.
So people saying it happened before and it was there before. Remember how I said that I was looking at a ring light directly in my eyes while streaming for the past 5.5 years, and I always just thought that that's how everybody did it and that's how you're supposed to do it, and it was always hard, but I just dealt with it. I think I was not able to see a lot of the game I was playing regardless of the game. So anything I've ever done that was a cool gamer move, I want you to add like 13% more neatness to it. Bar the Jack, thank you again. That was very sweet. OMG, you're gonna notice so much more. Yeah, sometimes when I like look back at playback or look on this screen where I see like my actual like technical feed with all the different inputs and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, this game looks very pretty. It's a shame it doesn't look like it over here. Maybe it's the monitor. And then Alienware was very nice and sent me like a really cool monitor. I'm like, oh, it definitely looks better, but like, I don't know, you know. Anyway. Ooh, oh, just right off the bat. Okay. Cast deal more damage. Oh my God. Okay. Strike. Special. Obviously, strike is good, but these I need for an achievement. I'm gonna scoot over here. I'm gonna go based off of my specials for this one. Why not? Okay, doing specials like that actually makes a lot of sense. Wow, so they make you really overpowered for this first trial. I wonder what the drawback is gonna be. Because there's gonna be one. I mean, look how much health and mana we have. Are we timed?
Perish.
What's the capital of France? Paris. I'm so curious what this drawback is going to be. The meter.
Your journey sends you through the morning fields.
Yeah.
I've seen that place. Just dreadful, utterly.
Yeah, that's the name. That's why.
All of the wheat there, I thought perhaps it would provide a bit of cheer.
All of the wheat would provide some cheer? Okay. Specials deal more damage and inflict freeze. Let's do a full special run. Let's just go crazy with that. I'm not putting too much thought in this because I haven't done the trials yet, so I'm like, why not give it a... Why not see? Why not just see what it's like? Yep, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of knots. Wow, I legit can see the game so well now, and it makes me sad, but also happy. But like, damn, I really was just sort of flying blind a little bit.
As expected.
As expected. Now we get to go see Chaos again. Sure.
Pain is all.
Yeah, I've arrived. So what of it? Money.
For Charon. Hail, almighty chaos.
Addled blood. For the next 5 encounters, when you use casts, you get hit for 5 damage. But you gain health. I'm gonna just do that. Why not? I'm putting very little thought into this run because it's just the first time we're ever doing a trial. This one definitely does have penalties.
You again.
Yep, this is an overpowered run for sure. Wow, it's almost like we have unlimited mana. So this must be a time thing. Because this is too... Ooh, the moon stuff. But... Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Oh god, you were doing the ring light thing for the entire 5-6 years you've been streaming? Yup.
Cheers, chaos.
Sure was. Oops.
You did agree to this.
Doesn't even matter, we have so much health. Oh, I'm probably being scored on how much damage I take at all, or how many times I'm hit. I don't know really what to expect here, so I really should probably just go with the flow, because I'm excited to do the rest of the run that we've chosen before.
test that thing.
Yeah, it took too much of my health. Now I only have 900.
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
I know
Why would a bird know
their
that?
song only too well. They must have grown bored of doing sailors to the deep.
Attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. Special deal more damage to nearby foes. Oh, but it would replace the thing. I would have to give up the ice one. Well, you have at least 80% health. You deal more damage. I mean, that's good. And close-up damage. Yep. Opticians right now. You did what? Well, for your information, I did just see the eye doctor, and they said no change in my prescription, and things are good. So, all right. Yeah, this must be timed. Attacks deal more, special deal more. Let's do specials.
Excellent.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't need more mana. What's up, Karen? What's your eyesight? -2 something with astigmatism and then -2 with non-astigmatism, or vice versa. I don't know. I forget.
You were able to reach the House of Hades before me, my lord. Doubtless why that final stretch was clear. You must know I was unable to prevail. Just have to give it another go, won't we?
And now he has words of wisdom. Yeah. Good point.
Thank you for your support.
Gimme.
I
Gimme.
can do this.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, I have unlimited money too. I should have gone Demeter. Shoot. Oh well. Stupid. I'm playing too fast and loose, folks. Sorry for what I said when I was in gamer mode. Do you ever test results? Lorraine, that is a fair question. I think I'll keep that level of health stuff to myself though, but I do understand and appreciate why you would ask. No problem at all, but yeah, but also no. I don't have any test results yet. But anything health related there, I'll share. I just don't want to say anything in case like something comes back and it's like, yeah, your bones are gonna fall out. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll decide if I want to talk about that in public. You know what I mean? Oh, that was the thing though. I have been avoiding all like Tylenol, ibuprofen stuff because I've wanted to be careful about like my liver numbers. For whatever reason, they're like, meh. Ooh, that's cool. We'll do the heartthrob thing, sure.
This feeling. Oh.
They're not great, even though I don't like drink or anything like that. So I'm like, yeah, no ibuprofen, no anything, no Tylenol. But last night my headache got so rough, I was like, I'm taking ibuprofen, or Tylenol. I have to. I literally have to. There's just no way.
Take you.
I feel like I'm so eager to just get to the next part because I want to get the materials from the surface, the bronze that we needed so badly.
My chaos boon just changed.
Attacks have plus 30 power. That's insane. Slay a foe with your Omega attack, restore 5. Also insane. Your attack's 50% faster. Ooh. Plus 30 power, though. I mean, yeah.
Such secrets in this stuff.
Ooh, prophecy foretold. I finally get why they have these chasing you enemies so early. It's to teach you to use your cast to keep enemies at bay, like right off the bat. I respect it. 'Cause it holds them in place. So like, yeah, if they're gonna chase you at the exact speed you run.
At least the family knows about you now. Always wanted to say, message to Olympus. Persephone and Hades had another kid, and she's all right. But Heck knew we had to wait, and she knows a lot, so my lips were sealed.
Heck. Oh, projectile speed is less. Block some hits. Costs less to use your Omega. None of these really matter. It's hard target.
And we're off.
And we're off. Not enough money. Go talk to Guema.
Hear me on my authority.
Cast damage. Cyclone damage. Local climate. There we go. I just want to get past this. Ooh, okay, that's the material we need, and I'm excited for it.
Shall we?
Yes.
You've a particular objective to achieve here, haven't you? Seen what must be done within the facets of the pitch black stone.
Maybe.
A trial on top of a trial. This is one of the infinite possibilities that Chaos anticipated. I chose this path, but it was already there for me to find.
Maybe this is how I play the game on my own off stream, because they've got these random trial things that you can just do to boost up your levels, and I'm like, maybe that's a fun way to go about it.
It's very much disquieting to know the choices that we make might all be preordained to some extent. Nevertheless, Knight's will is to be done. Crossed flames!
Sure is nice when you don't really have to worry about health here.
Sisters, to me!
Gold. I guess the 30% slower projectile is kind of as awesome there.
Not a thing.
Ah, I'm a sheep again. Stop it. Bro, stop. Oh my, yes. Terrain kill as a sheep. Love it.
More hexes up my sleeve.
Well, don't. Just like, don't do that though, then. I feel like she's tankier in this version. Maybe she's not. Maybe it's just the loadout. There we go. Woo! Hey, we've got a Swell Entertainment raid. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here,
The bond you share is strong. Now, farewell.
farewell. Welcome on in, y'all. Thank you for being here. What were y'all playing today? If you don't know me, my name is Damien. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and today we're playing Hades 2. You don't really have to know the story of Hades 1 or even the story of this game to hop on in because it's a roguelite game. So it changes as you go, and it's pretty easy to hop in if you know any Greek mythology. F1 GP, we do watch along streams. Oh, that's Formula One Grand Prix. That's so cool. Racing is the kind of thing that, like, I grew up in the South, so NASCAR was a huge thing, and so because of that, it was never my thing. You know, I didn't quite get it when people are like, "This is my favorite. This is my favorite," and I'm like, I don't get it's not for me. But when I see something like Formula One, I'm like, wow. It's the kind of thing where it's like it's not always my thing, but I'm impressed by it. It's the same thing where, like, if someone invites me over to their house to watch something sports related, it's like, hey, that's not something I was already following, but I can't wait to share in your joy. And I think that's a really cool thing to be able to do a watch along with that. I never even considered that. That's so cool. I'll have to catch that one time. Well, Swell Entertainment, thank you very much for being here. If you do feel like hopping into this game with us, we would love to have you. If anybody who wants to stay and watch. But otherwise, I hope you come back another time. I know how raids go. Sometimes you gotta get out and all that. But basically, we just unlocked like trials in this game. So we just did the first level as like a mini speed run situation. Join us following. Oh my gosh! Because of that shout out, I just learned I wasn't following you. I'm so sorry. Well, now I am. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the shout out. Doing that, mods. All right. So yeah, we just finished this trial, and now we're gonna go be able to do the rest of the game here. So. And now we get a nice piece of material that we didn't have before. All right. Ow! Nani the heck? Oh, so it still kills you. That sucks. They need another animation for that. Hey, we've also got a new subscriber. Everybody please give a spicy, clever coop welcome to NR2257. Thank you very much.
Chaos trial, check.
But it still kind of kills you. I hope it doesn't, like, restart the area. Like, I hope everything we did... Oh, time does pass.
You fought well.
Weird. So that kind of counts as a run on its own. Very weird.
Fresh from the pot. Epiphany.
Greater favor of Gaia. Reveal enhancements within the silver pool that further empower each gathering tool. Ooh, we got to get all that. Rush of fresh air. Cause locations on the surface to sometimes contain a shrine to Hermes. That's cool. All of this is cool. So I definitely... A lot of these materials we have to gather from the lower reaches there. But here, I think we can also... Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to make it farther in both areas of the game.
Again.
What, Nemesis?
I can't believe you got to Kronos before me.
Really?
I knew you stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon.
That's interesting. I didn't think you think at all, anytime at all. Think at all.
Is that supposed to be some sort of compliment? Or an apology, perhaps?
No.
No.
Hail, broker.
And also with you. Nectar.
Should be of use.
More moon dust will be of use, because I think that allows us to upgrade how many, like, lives we have per night, which is good. Ooh, and now I can specifically just get moon. I feel like Fate Fabric is the best deal by far.
I found him, headmistress. My father. Kronos has him locked away in Tartarus.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't save him. He asked I leave him be.
That's maybe the only spoiler possible from the last stream. Melinoe did get to meet Hades, and that is their first meeting as father-daughter, which is, it was some very good voice acting, I'll say that. Geology Sheep, thank you for dropping 666 bits. Spooky. Maybe traveling to a different country soon, so I made sure my pet's godfather was still happy to have them, which he is. It's hard giving up pets, but they will go to one of my best mates, so I'll get updates. Do your geese have godparents and carers? I was recommended to do it a while ago if I was ever in the situation. Oh, that's a great idea. I don't think they do. I've got plenty of friends who love my beasts, so you know, I'm sure it would get figured out, but yeah, I guess that's something to think about. But that is a very big situation that you're in right now, and a very emotional thing to have to do. I can't imagine that, but I'm glad you're making sure that they're very well taken care of. The question for me is, like, how are you going to feel? Are you going to be okay are you taken care of? But still, I can always respect somebody doing what is best for the beasts.
Truly. How utterly predictable of Kronos to gloat in such a way. I regret that your reunion with Lord Hades thus transpired. Though I am gladdened you discovered him. How does he fare?
I really wouldn't know. He seemed sound of mind and body, and he knew me soon enough. Gave me what blessing he could still bestow. What can we do?
What do we do?
If he asked you leave him be, then 'tis evidence he wishes to remain unseen. Use full discretion and be brief should you encounter him again. And I shall see about ensuring Kronos remains ignorant of your newfound connection.
By your leave.
Adriana says, just got here, favorite weapon so far. The last run that we did was by far the best we've ever had, and it was with the throwing skull that I didn't expect to be good. Otherwise, it's the axe for sure. Quick question, where is her brother? That's a good question, Lady HRE. We haven't encountered him in game yet. Assumably, everybody in the previous game is stuck captive in this same kind of way.
So how has Nemesis been faring out there? Taking matters into her very capable hands. Not making too much grief for you, I hope.
She's making a lot. She keeps stealing my money.
So you know already. And headmistress must too. Nemesis is being Nemesis. Discovering firsthand.
I knew I smelled Axe. Get out of here, Plant Face. Not actually. Hi, Plant Face. Welcome in. I was like, I don't smell like Axe body spray. God, did I mention an Axe?
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on impeding your results over achieving her own, we'll step in.
No, she actually robbed me like twice. Actually, please help.
I'm most grateful, goddess. and expect to knock this back at the taverna at the soonest
Persephoroth is
opportunity.
here too. Oh my goodness. Wow, so many friends joining right now. Shout out to Persephoroth. Shout out to Plantface. Both lovely human being individuals. Both streamers. Kenny Guy as well. Kenny Guy streamer here too also.
No rush. Just as long as you enjoy it when that opportunity presents itself.
Also, I haven't made the tavern yet, so are you holding off? Are you holding back? All right, so let's get ready to continue on in game properly. The axe would have had a special benefit last night. I'm hoping that's still a thing. It'll suck if it's not. Insights here.
Let me see.
Oh, I need 12 of the dust to boost it up? That's too bad. Okay, well, dang it. Well, then I guess we can boost up a different one of these things I have equipped. Let's see. Any boons have a 40% chance to be improved to rare, or any boons you are offered have a 8% chance to be duo. That's fine. 8% chance to dodge, 4% for critical damage. Exit location, you just get more health. Start with more health. Foes move slower. God, I wish I could use that one. Or start each night with even more money. I am going to do every 5 locations. Oh, it's maximum. Like every 5 you gain more max. I am going to do, let's see here. I'm going to restore more health. Every little bit will help. I'm going to start with more health, too.
I never realized this potential.
That actually works together. I never realized this potential. And I'm going to save the rest of my materials for later. Okay. Oh, man, the axe doesn't have that boost anymore. That's too bad. Oh, well. I'm still going to use the axe, okay? Still going to use the axe. You can't stop me, Mom and Dad. All right, so now I'm going to run to the surface because we definitely need some materials from that.
Attention! Allay your fears. She has returned. My disciples, they were given quite a fright when that pitch black stone there suddenly lit
You
up.
know, the bright purple pink one.
Do you not?
A shard of purest darkness from the depths of chaos. In its countless facets, countless outcomes, perhaps none of which the fates have preordained.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I hit things with heavy sticks. That's what I do. But yeah, tell me about the fates. Yeah, I'm gonna try out this beefy axe situation now that we've upgraded it. Geology Sheep with 250 more bits. Thank you for giving us an update. It sounds like you're doing what's best for you and for them, and I extremely respect it. I wish you well though in that sort of mourning process that will come with having to leave them, but also I hope you find excitement in your new path. That's very cool. I will read out a couple tips as we start here because I'm a little bit behind. Danny the Blue Recluse dropping $4.20. Thank you very much, Danny the Blue Recluse, saying, "Hi Damien, been feeling kind of down lately and watching your vids/streams to feel better." Well, I hope that it's been working. Some vids got me thinking, when do you think is the hardest you've ever laughed? Yours is very contagious and makes me feel better. Thanks for being you. Hardest I've ever laughed. Danny the Blue Recluse, first of all, I'm sorry to hear you've been feeling down. That's a huge bummer. It's always good to like recognize those times though where you're like, hey, I'm a little bit low lately. Okay, I might just be going through a thing. Let's figure this out. That's, I think, a healthy thing to do. I don't know. Shane told this story recently where I think he said it was the hardest he's ever laughed. It must have been like 22, 23, but it was just like one time when it was hanging out with him and one of his friends from back home. And, you know, just the kind of night that's like, it's late, you're exhausted, but you're all loopy and joking, and an inside joke builds on an inside joke. And it's just, you laugh till you're almost sick. Like, I can't even explain what it was. But also last night I was like, in a bit of a low place. Like I had been cleaning for like 3 hours and I was like drenched in sweat and sorry, gross. And my like stomach was awful and I was feeling sick and I honestly thought I had food poisoning and I might have. It was a rough night. And I was still adjusting to getting back on my meds and all that. It just, bleh. But then I saw something on TikTok and I forgot exactly what it was, but I laughed so damn hard. I laughed so hard. Sephi, I made it to, like near the, I'm assuming the end of the boat area. And then last night or yesterday, we used the skull weapon and fought Kronos, and got him down pretty low health-wise. It was a weird build that I thought was going to be really bad and then ended up being truly the best we've ever had. You and I are we're gonna talk about it. We've got a lot to talk about, you and I.
New night, new path.
Can't lose. All right, so I'm gonna try on the surface because we need bronze to upgrade my axe further. Moon Escape is dropping $6. Thank you very much, Moon Escape. And it has a question mark for me because I can't see emotes there. So I'm assuming you're just doing a pigeon or something. That's awesome, Sevi. Kinda. I did think that. Looks-wise for sure, especially. Yes. You meet Eris early game, too.
City of Aphira. And I shall keep it that way until its infestation of shambling wretches is brought to heel. Though you need not concern yourself with the details. We have someone already on the case.
Okay. Well, you just brought up a problem to me, and then we're like, but don't worry about it. Someone's already working on it. Is it Nemesis? Your attacks do more damage and inflict freeze. That's incredible. Specials or do whatever. Or, yep, going for attacks here. Our attacks are going to shred at the very beginning. Okay. You can, but it depends on how long it takes you to beat Hecate. I think we beat Hecate night 1. Or night 2, whatever. Alright, more Demeter stuff. Oh, wait, I didn't bring my pickaxe! That was the whole point of getting bronze. Damn it. It's okay. I'm sure I'll find things that to dig up and all that good stuff.
Strike true.
Are you going to try again today to get down to Kronos? We will see. I kind of have to stick to a more strict schedule today, which means I have about 2 hours left of streaming. And since it took us 2 hours to get to Kronos last time, and I'm going on the surface today to get materials, and I also didn't bring the thing I needed to get the materials I actually needed, we'll see. Boons become common, but they gain rarity every 3 encounters. I only have 1 boon right now. But if it's every 3 encounters, I could really make it a lot better pretty quickly. Cast deal damage in the area and inflict freeze. Why not? I'll just make this get way stronger.
Cool and brisk.
The city of Aphira, which once stood in solemn tribute to the fear-inducing underworld king and queen, now barely stands at all.
Let's see here. We have got Hyatt's Forest dropping 1669. Nice. Also, that's my birth year. I'm a vampire. Thank you very much, Hyatt's Forest, saying, tried to be good and take my meds today when I've been forgetting, but ended up getting myself sick. So I'm excited to just sit and chill and stream. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it that you just forgot and so now there's like the withdrawal symptoms of getting back on? Because that's where I'm at. But either way, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. I will happily distract you with the stream. Thank you very much. We've also got Tiny Little Liza gifting a sub to Persephora. Thank you for doing that, Tiny Little Liza. Welcome back, Sephi, to the coop. Thank you. Fingers crossed you find some bronze anyway. Me too. Okay, this is Hera. Hera has some very good boosts for us. Daedalus Hammer will always also be good.
Fix the barrier, did they?
Ooh. I don't know if I've seen the random encounter here yet. I'm not going to go to them yet because I would want to try to find some nectar. I wonder if nectar is a reward anywhere up here because I can't give a gift to anyone right now. Ah, shoot. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I don't need the health stuff yet. I'm going to start with Daedalus Hammer because that's always helpful. Then I'll go Hera. Then I'll go health and magic.
Pylon there.
Need more pylons. Constructing pylons.
Ghastly thing.
Damn. Nectar, I hardly know. We had one of those earlier, and it was all about being good and respectful. See, this is what I thought I would benefit from by bringing my shovel. I thought these were little plots of dirt where I could be like, oh, I need to... That's where the pylon was standing.
Count.
I mean, I can't compel. Oh, just need to grab this first. Final move in your attack does extra damage. Fires ahead of you and does more damage. Your attack becomes a big chop with 300 power. Ooh. Let's think about what I have to take down. No, it's going to be more beneficial to do the double attack thing. Well, no, because that'll only count. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because we're going to talk to Hera soon, and Hera ends up linking enemies together. So I'm like, this will make more sense here. Hey, what's up, Andrew J. Noe? Alrighty. What was with that, like, that, like, advancing musical sting? I don't get it. Dang it. I need a reason to use my shovel. Boom, boom, boom. Go, bass player. Oh, yeah. Survey with the bats.
Need a quick overview.
Oh. Oh, that's all it does. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of good options here. And go to Hera.
And now for you.
Ooh. Savage. Absolutely savage. Nice. Ice Strike has been rarefied. Nice. All right, Hera. What are you thinking?
Remember, girl, this world is ours by right. The fates themselves decided it. Now Kronos seeks to overthrow our reign. He already had his opportunity to rule. There is no going back to how things were.
Yeah, we're already trying to kill Kronos. You're not convincing us of anything. Keen intuition, more like queen intuition. I'm so sorry. Whenever you use these while they have 100% mana, I will never have that. Your sprint inflicts hitch, which is good. Your specials deal more damage and inflict hitch. I'm not using my specials. I'll do Nexus sprint. Very huge. Please have Nectar as your reward. Please, for some reason, have me be that lucky. Money. Gosh dang, money again. Always that money. All right. Where the heck does one use a shovel in this location? I thought I'd find all kinds of cool plants out here. Ooh.
Now what? The barrier's lost some of its strength.
Me too, because I'm sleepy.
Bone dust.
In harmony.
Just a dash. By the dark.
Hello?
Hail, sorceress. Welcome to a
They're still working on her art.
Suffering spreads every which way you cast your gaze, and on a night most foul. Simply appalling, no?
Yeah.
Indeed, Lady Medea. Unfortunately, I can only appreciate the suffering for so long as Olympus calls. Though, how fares your research?
Oh, I've been dying to show you. The air here's absolutely poisonous. The conditions, utterly atrocious. Observe what I have wrought.
I mean, let's be real. This is just Shigo. Right? This is just Shigo. Not in a bad way. This is Shigo. After a foe is slain, it has a 5% chance to drop health once per encounter. If a foe is slain, it 20 money? Or after each encounter gain more max mana. But also money. I'm gonna do the money thing.
So mote it be.
And also with you.
Might protect us.
Happy birthday. Bunch of stinky fish and dead people. Where do I use my magic shovel?
Such violence.
Yeah, so it goes. Salute.
Moonlight guide you, milady.
By your will, sorceress. No, where was I with this?
I am so frustrated. There's no place to use my shovel.
Shades, I release you.
Multiple targets sighted.
Target sighted. They're in my sights. Oh yeah, they drop money. Bunches of money. That's gonna be very useful in this game. Oh shoot.
Well done.
The hunter's mark again.
Hail, sister.
And also with you.
Look at you, sister.
Oh shucks.
Your brother once had us all convinced he was trying to fight his way to Olympus. Now none of us can believe you're trying to do it for real.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. They're like calling out Zagreus from the first game. They're like, yeah, at least you're now really doing it. It's like, dude, he didn't have witchy powers. He didn't know how to do what you're doing. Come on.
I've known Hermes about as long as you, and can count the number of favors he's asked of me on one hand. Besides, I could use the change of scenery.
Then by all means. What a time that you're on your way up to the mountain while I'm on my way down to the underworld. At least we crossed paths.
Ain't we just a pair? Random foe becomes marked. If it takes critical, it repeats. Foes with at least 80% health or armor gets extra damage. This thing with the fire-seeking arrow is so good, usually. But I'm going to do Death Warrant because support fire, I'm not going to be hitting often with the axe. I'm just going to be hitting heavy. So it's going to be better if it takes critical damage, especially if it's a boss. Where do I use my damn shovel? I don't even know what it would look like around here. Ooh. So mote it be. Okay, so then over here, I've either got Poseidon, which knocks foes away, which I don't necessarily want to do with this kind of critter, or Hermes, or Selene. Actually, Selene might be good. That's where you use a shovel.
Incoming.
Yes. There we go. Nice.
Hermes. Carefully now.
Ooh, those look like teeth. I don't know what they are, but I got them. What's up, Hermes? Oh, Hermes.
The death Ratafira should be resting easy in your father's care, but Gramps shut it all down, flung open the underworld's gates, and here we are. If I were dead, I'd be mad too.
Someone say teeth. I did. Bonus damage per slain foe. Ooh, that's actually so good. 2% more damage per slain foe for 30 seconds. So anytime they throw just a bunch of little guys at me, I just get to shred through everything. I did see. Okay, so there's a chance that the next thing we get is our last one. Because I'm naturally using mana already, or magic already, just by doing my basic attacks, I'm gonna go, yep, I'm glad I went Selene. We'll see what kind of boosts I get for the Eve. Moon powers! Oof. In the name of the moon, I shall punish you.
We reunite.
We reunite indeed. Ain't we a pair?
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I feel you closer to my light. You suppress that fate-wrought curse that binds you to your realm. I was uncertain such a thing was possible. Yet you surprise me fairly often, little star.
Aw. Zombassador, thank you for the bits. And shout out to Marshall. It's mom son time. And I love to hear that. That's very cool. I think that's a really cool thing to enjoy. Yay. Shout out.
Now.
Ooh. Hex makes everything else move slower versus Hex turns you into an impervious living nightmare with her own abilities for 5 seconds. Yeah.
Dark side.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Then shine.
Oh, this shows you how to use it, and I guess I can just use it right away in this encounter, so let's see. Ugh. This is like Sora's like anti-form, is like heartless form or whatever. That's so cool.
Now to get out of here. Minding their own business.
Minding their own business, and then they got murked. Nice, I did it. I knew I'd be the hero that murdered them. All right, well, time to talk to Boatman.
Back to nature.
Shadow the Hedgehog form? Yeah, I guess so.
Doomed city at her back, the princess of the dead heads toward a dismal pasture where she senses she is not exactly being watched.
Yes, it feels safer here. And yet there is no bronze to bring her.
We've got Musical Mayhem dropping 3 flippin' bucks. Thank you, Musical Mayhem. Saying, hi from the sky, Damien. Oh, are you on plane Wi-Fi? There's no way you're watching this at full resolution right now, but I wish you will. I can't stay long. I'm currently on a plane back home from celebrating my birthday / my boyfriend's brother's wedding, but I hope you have an amazing stream and an amazing day. That's awesome. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you have a safe, chill flight, and I'm glad to keep you company and mildly entertained here. But thanks for being here. Plane Wi-Fi is so tricky, and it's such a bummer because when you look at it, it's like, hey, you know, depending on which airline you're on, they're like, hey, we can give you some Wi-Fi, but can we have $8? I'm like, yes, I guess $8. Yes, okay. And then you do it, and they're just like, oh, sorry, even loading an email kind of hurts. I know it's hard. I can't. This is why I fly JetBlue. Yeah, that's fair. Never really do JetBlue. I kind of just take whatever's cheapest at the time, to be honest, Seffi. Yeah. You know? Yeah. More or less. Or if it's like a $10 difference and someone's like, well, this is the airline that's known for always being on fire and they don't always have seats. And this other one's kind of okay. I'm like, okay.
I shall, my lord. Until then, we each have our tasks to complete.
I'm in charge of dusting and you're in charge of vacuuming. I usually have to do the day job on planes, so I'd rather pay. But I think that makes sense, Seffi. I always tell myself that that's what I'm going to do. I'm like, yeah, I've got to edit stuff. I've got to send emails. And then I just sometimes fall asleep.
Reinforced.
Reinforcements have arrived.
You have a real understanding with that boatman, haven't you? He's such a solitary soul. Rugged, tall, powerfully built.
I could see it. In one encounter, a foe is always weak. I've never gone for the like weakness thing. Am I really missing out on that much? Well, you have at least 80% health, more damage. When you exit a location, restore 100%. Oh, so that's as long as I stay above 80% health. I can restore back to original, or in each encounter, one foe is always weak. You restore. Oh, I get it now. It's the difference between, it says afflicted foes deal less damage, then you restore magic. It's that one foe is always weak, not it casts weakness on one foe when you enter. It's one foe is always weak. I'm gonna try it. It's interesting.
Must be love.
Got it.
Polyphemus.
Yeah, you could have had my friendship. Couple of my sheep.
What do you mean? You tried to kill me right off the bat. What are you talking about?
I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you.
Grabbed already. Gosh dang it.
You stink.
Shoot.
Some friends over for dinner.
Shoot. I've already taken a bunch of damage here. Not ideal. There we go. Special form. Go! Crazy form. Crazy train. Crazy town. Butterfly. Sugar baby. Axe is a little tricky with the Cyclops because of the rate at which he jumps. Oh shoot, I'm about to screw this up, huh? Gonna have to. There we go. Woo! Have a good one, Sephi. Talk soon.
Break time.
Stay down.
I'm not really dead.
He's giving a little bit of honk shoe. It's giving me. It's giving honk shoe. It's giving me. We got Tom Bidan dropping $3. Thank you very much, Tom. Tom says, oh, poor little sheep here. Tom says, oh, hey, look, 160K followers. I know, right? Yeah, we announced it last stream. 160K followers. Thank you so much, y'all. It's pretty flippin' cool, and I appreciate you a lot. How on earth did we Merry Misfits do that? I guess a whole bunch of people like your existence and the space we cobbled together. Continue to cobble together. We like you, old friends. Stay safe, stay you. Hugs and high fives. Thank you very much, Tom, and thank you for being part of it for so long. I greatly appreciate you. I'm sorry, sheep. But seriously, thank you. It's very special, and it's not lost on me how lucky I am to have this community. So 160K is pretty flippin' cool. Oh, poor little sheeps. I like these guys. Alrighty. Let's go. The ducks. 2 ducks. Wow, I can't believe I got 0 bronze.
But all those ships out there
But it found only one thing to dig up with my shovel. What a waste. What a flippin' waste. Get a cat! Oh, I wish I had enough for the flippin' to get that. It was a familiar.
Again.
Shoot. Oh well. Bard the Jack is also dropping $5.55. Thank you very much, Bard the Jack. Saying 160K followers have a chalky bicky on me, or BICCIE. Have a chalky beaky on me. I don't know the phrase. What does that mean? Chocolate milk? Chocolate. It's bicky. Chalky bicky. Is that chocolate milk? Chocolate biscuits. Got it. Chocolate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Bicky. Like slang, and I don't get it. No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What was the name of the? It's cherry. It's not cherry raw. It's cherry something that you'd sent Sleepy Little Rider. Tasty cherry ripe. That was tasty. Yeah, I liked that a lot. I'm going to run to the gentleman's room real quick. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I just have to use the menu. But I'm gonna let the music go. Is this music too anxiety producing? gonna leave it on pause. Pause a little lower. Be right back. What do I see before me? 1,000,000 cat butts dancing in the chat. I love it. Like, yeah, we're dancing. Is this us trying to summon / entice the cat that I cannot have as a familiar right now? Cat rave, I love it. Kenny Guy, what does you say? That Hold on. It went too fast. Oh, shoot. It was that something guy. That chair guy. That's so funny. People have been asking for a chair emote for the longest time, and it's the one that always falls on the back burner. Thank you for... Yep. When are we getting a Xehanort cosplay? It's kind of just my life, right? I've got a jacket over there that looks just like Xehanort. I can give it a shot one of these days. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Thank you so much for waiting, y'all. Let's hop back in. Oops. Forgot to put on my gamer glove because my hand is all messed up. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, I've also been reading out some tips. I guess I'll do another pause on that and get back to it when we're mid-area. Here we go. Thank you. Lyos cosplay. That'd be fun, Lizard Towel. I would love to do that. I've got a couple of professional cosplayer friends who are good at making stuff. And if I do it, I want to do it like, I want to do it as the best I can. So, I would want to do like the armored version, of course. And so, yeah, it's a thought. It's definitely a thought. Definitely a thought. I would like to. I would like to. All right. Ooh, driftwood. We did need that. Okay, I feel less like this was a waste of the run then. Good. It's not a waste either way because we're having fun, but you know what I mean. Oh, and you can dig up seeds on a ship. Yeah, that's normal and cool. Great. Oh, weird. Having us do it back this way. Oh, interesting. Oops. I will go for Ash this time.
Breaking through.
Fallon enters the chat. Yeah, you do. You do be looking like Fallon. You do indeed. Or actually, was that a Mandrake joke?
Which way now?
Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Maggie Moo. Goodness gracious, loving the stream. Such a great way to unwind for me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It is for me as well. Like I said, I slept terribly and have a lot to do on my plate, and so I feel a little bit stressy, and this is a very nice way to like let that go and just be here in the moment and enjoy it. So thank you. Oh man, can you imagine being trapped in the afterlife forever and you're one of the barrel zombies? It's like, this is what we do. We're barrel guys. Ooh. This is my thing. This is my whole thing. I'm a barrel guy. I don't think that is that good until you level it up, maybe. Or maybe just our other build is so flippin' good. Oh, our health is so low right now.
You're not supposed to be up here, are you?
Lucy Starkid says, I hate to be this person, but I'm about to board a flight. Can I expedite my tip, please? Of course. Lucy Starkid dropping $6. Thank you very much, Lucy Starkid, saying $6 for 6 a.m. at the Melbourne airport. Oh my goodness. Flying home from volunteering at a convention here in Australia. I'm tired as heck, but glad you're streaming so I can stay awake until boarding. Hope you've had a good week, Damien and Coop. Much love to you all. Lucy Starkid, I appreciate you. Hope you had a great time at the con. As someone who went to a couple Australian cons, it was a great time when I did. So here's hoping you enjoyed yourself and get some rest on that flight. Please take care of yourself. And have a safe, uneventful time in the air.
At least.
Thank you.
But you're a witch. Must be you've got your cures for everything under the sun.
Specials inflict scorch? Yeah. Cast inflict scorch? Maybe. What is rare crop again? Boon info, rare crop is the one where... What even is rare crop? Your boons become common, but then they gain rarity every 3 encounters. Oh. Which is... Well, Ice Strike is already at Heroic, so it's maxed out. So I can give that up no problem. Because it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't get rid of this, right? Yeah, Ice Strike is still Heroic. That's awesome. That's actually so flippin' helpful. That's insane. Ooh, what are my other things that I have right now? Wealth from the Dead. Death Warrant is good as a boost. Glamour Gain and the Nexus Sprint. All of those are good, so I'm going to go for this. To upgrade the skills I already have. Yeah, the freezing attacks are just so good with this. Oh, I need to be sprinting more. I forgot. I'm not hitching them together like I should be. Heroic. Oh, it still levels it up. So already heroic, and now it deals even more damage? This is insane. I'm going to go with that, of course.
Feeling fine.
And I'm feeling fine. Dun, 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 bang, bang, dun, dun, dun. Oh, the damage is ludicrous. Oh, we can help get this guy back to... Oh, reward's not claimed. Well, then give me the flippin' reward, dog. Oh, I need to do the whole area first before I can help this fellow? That's too bad. Okay. Well.
Need to get closer.
Oh, these also inflict ice. That's kind of huge. I don't think I've ever been able to use that successfully without also taking damage myself. So I need to learn how I'm supposed to. Maybe I keep people stuck in like a cast ring, and then I just use the edge of that to hit them. I don't know. Oh my god. Yup. Way more damage. Let's go. More health, please. Now can I compel you? No? Such a silly goose you are. Oh no, harpies. Oh, their attacks are a little hard to see. I didn't even realize I was getting hit. That's going to be tricky to battle. I'm going to be careful about that one. Now I go invulnerable mode. It's not the best, that invulnerable mode thing. I just need to, I think, upgrade it when I find the opportunity to do so. Maybe that's the thing that keeps happening. But you have the power of your eyeballs working now. That's true, Sleepy Little Rider. For anyone who's just hopped in, I completely changed my lighting setup. Whereas before, like, for the first 5.5 years of me streaming, ring light right here directly in my eyes. And eventually I just thought, like, maybe that's not good for me. And I learned more about lighting. And then I switched some things up and ordered some new things that are not super fancy, but work really well. And now I think it looks better on screen. And also I'm not staring directly into the light forever. Alrighty. We've got Leahbug212 dropping 25.69, you generous mother goose, and also nice. Thank you so much, Leahbug. I see that you changed your name. Love it. Thank you very much for letting me know. Hi, Damien in chat. After 16 years, I'm finally making plans to leave a very stressful job. Good for you. I love my work, but the environment is too toxic. Thanks to Discord for being so encouraging. I want to take a second to shout that out because, look, job markets are tough. A lot of our safety and comfort are tied to jobs, and we can explain things away for ourselves all the time. Be like, well, I'm lucky for this, and well, it's good for that, and I do enjoy this, but then also that. The fact that after 16 years, you're able to look at yourself and be like, I don't like this, and something has to change, and you're doing it, is huge, because it's easy and understandable even to stay in a position that does not serve us just because it's like a little safer, a little bit more comfortable. Like, I admire when someone can make that choice and be like, it's time to move on. So good for you. I think that's flipping awesome. You should be proud of yourself, and good luck. You got this. I'm sure you'll be much happier. Phew. Okay, this is an insane looking room. Let's go. Oof.
Pure gold.
Yeah, I hope we find Charon soon because there's a lot to buy over here. Dang. Or a lot to use to buy, rather. There's a lot of money we got here. Ooh, let's see. Camera's so weird with that. I guess I'll go for more ash. Ooh, flying scimitars. That's actually spooky. Very piratey. Appropriate, appropriate. On edge. Oh yeah, it's just a Pokemon. Can you imagine just like they're like choose your familiar, and I'm like, okay, there's this frog. Oh, I mean, this is basically Politoed, which is also basically just a frog. But sure, yeah, there's Politoed right here. Oh, that right there, that's my dude Politoed. Ooh, Charybdis, I was right. Sorry. When we first started streaming this game and we got to an oceany area, I was like, well, it's either going to be the Scylla or the Charybdis. Oh, was I saying it wrong? It's Scylla? Okay. It's either going to be the Scylla or the Charybdis. I don't know which it would be. And so we saw Scylla earlier, and I was like, okay, so they do have the Scylla. That's awesome. Scylla and the Sirens. Cool. And now it's the Charybdis. And I'm like, ah! Ha ha ha! Trapped between the Scylla and Charybdis. Stinky, 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 stinky Charybdis. I'll be wrapped around your tentacle. Oh my god, the I did not expect the AoE effect of that gaseous stuff. Here we go. Wait, what are you? Yeah, that's a lot right there. Wow. Need to figure out how to dodge that, because that's kind of nuts. Okay. So it's a timed thing where I have to sort of just survive for a bit, and then I can deal with the tentacles over here. Oh, shoot. I would have loved to have had a chance to visit the boatman before going here on this boatman. Shoot. Death defied, but I also have the...
9, 8, 7, 6.
I won't finish before then. That's okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Normal death. Oh, I'm so close though too. Normal death defy is okay. Fine, it'll work still. There we go. Ah, that would have been so close. Charybdis vanquished like it was nothing.
Hestia,
Easier than the Cyclops, I say.
hear me on my authority.
Special to the court. Smolder. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Cast repeatedly, inflict scorch. Yeah, that's great. It's huge,
Getting
honestly.
warmer.
Nyam. Nyam. Look at her go. This aura that she has is just like crazy intense.
Ah, the Charybdis grabbing at the maw of a boat and the bees, and how stinky.
The monster called Charybdis marked the doom of many unsuspecting ships, and in its ancient terror, now despoils the Seafield Rift that has been slashed across the land.
Yeah, pretty much. We got Funk Daddy J dropping 10 flippin' bucks. Thank you, Funk Daddy J. Saying, small lady, big weapon, a match made in heaven. Hope you had a wonderful week and weekend. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I feel like this is a match made in
How many ships have fallen
anime,
into that thing?
or it's a match made in Greece. Even in the lore of this game, quite literally the underworld. But also, I hear what you're saying, and I thank you. I have had a good weekend. Yes, the adjusting to getting back on the proper med schedule has been, well, just that, an adjustment. But you know, thank you though. Ooh, more driftwood. More driftwood, please. But thank you very much. I appreciate you, Funk Daddy J. Oh my god, that's so much damage I just took. Garlic? I need some garlic seeds, man. Oh, you know what? I think the seeds that I dug up in town that I was like, those look like teeth. Those are probably like little garlic cloves. Okay, so now we'll get to upgrade our moon powers soon. Song of Ice and Fire? You mean my life?
Beginning attack run.
Oh.
What? Icarus?
Oh, Icarus. What? That's so cool. Are they? And he's here to help us, right? I'm assuming. Two people said garlic teeth in a row, and now garlic teeth is your flippin' handle. I love that. Engraved pin, come on.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Icarus, help! Did I do it? Damn it!
Evening.
Could work.
Or no, I think it did work. I think it saved me. Icarus, that's awesome. They don't even have art for him yet. What's up, my dude?
It's really you. Before you say anything, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I spotted this ship and I had to drop in for a closer look. And now I'm going to take off. So let's pretend this never happened, hey?
That's so cool.
Hold it right there, Icarus. I'm not about to let you just fly out on me again without a chat, at least. To start with, what are you doing in the middle of this blasted war?
The same thing I've been doing. Slowing these bastards down. If everyone like me pitched in a little bit, this war would have been well over by now.
Yeah, you can fly though. Like he's like, if everyone like me would be doing their part, it's like, okay.
That may be so, but this is a matter between gods and titans. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Oh, do they have a past of some kind?
Bit late for that, Millie. Anyway.
And a nickname.
But let me give you something I've been working on before I go. And these will work, I swear.
Your casts also blast the area for 4 seconds, dealing 500 damage to foes, but 20 to you. Hell no. After you enter a location, prime 40 to give your specials. Your Omega moves deal more damage. Okay, I'm going to do that one because it's the least bad.
You won't be disappointed.
Mm.
Bye for now.
Sure.
Bye.
There's something to that. Okay. During the hex, you deal plus 10 damage. While the hex isn't ready, you've got a chance to dodge. Oh, there's a lot of options here. During your hex, you deal 20% more damage. Your attack is 20% faster. During your hex, your attack gains the bonuses of your attack boon. So that would be the best bet. So I'm going to go... I mean, honestly, since I'm probably not going to find another Selene, I should probably just go for the percent chances to dodge. No. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I've got to start with that one. Well, okay. Okay, we're going to go with that.
The moon.
Into the dark.
I had no idea that this run would take so long. Every run we do now, I just need to know that, like, it's going to take a minute.
Transfer me.
Another boat. Called it. Oh, God. Oof. Tricky location. We have so much flipping money now, but I'm gonna keep doing the health. Oh, and because there's all these little guys, we do a bunch of, look at that, 40, oh, you can't see it. We're doing 60% extra damage now due to the thing where it's like, well, for 30 seconds, every time you beat something, it gives you extra damage to do. Like, this is insane right now. And that thing's marked. I mean, jeez Louise. Finally, Karen the Boatman. So good. There's gonna be someone to talk to here. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is here. Interesting. Oh, that's it? I thought this would be one of the things where they give us a full array of just a ton of stuff. Salute.
Salutations.
I guess I'll buy that. Buy that. It's barely anything.
I accept this message.
Castle create a cyclone, blind signals to be boons become common in the game rarity. Everything. Ah, that would have been great at the earlier, but I don't want to lose that now. Create a cyclone at the binding circle. Sure. None of these are quite what I was hoping, but that's okay. Everything's fine. We get to buy stuff later. That sucks. Golden apple. Are we gonna fight Eris?
Now take me to the coast.
Yeah.
You made it. Hey, sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could...
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, there we go. Cool, we're good.
give you a lift.
You know perfectly well where I'm headed, and I can get there on my own, thanks.
You sure about that? Because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far, and it's only going to get worse.
I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way.
Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around.
Okay, I didn't think I was, but sure. You're good. Glad you at least told me, I guess. Okay, okay! What the flip I'm supposed to do about that? You can't even see it off screen. Strife Incarnate is right. Damn, dude. Ah, what am I supposed to do about that? Sure would like to get that golden apple, though. I hope I survive. Okay, death defied. That's awesome. Oh god, no, 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 no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not returning yet.
This boss has so much health. This is insane, dude. Look at this.
Want more?
Not really. I'd prefer not, actually, at all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that flippin' apple.
I've had it.
Oh god. Okay. Oh god, get me out of here, get me out of here. Okay, no, wait, I can do this, which will keep me alive. Oh, I thought I did it though. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. I'm so sad and so mad. Ah, beans.
Get out of my head.
So flippin' close.
How can a daughter of Nyx turn against us? And give me such a drubbing, too.
Not the drubbing. A drubbing. Hate it when there's drubbing. What?
Oh, what gives there, Mel? You look like you've seen a... I don't know, but whatever it was, it got under your skin. Oh, skin seems nice.
I'm all right. Just a little shaken. First nightmare since all this started.
Interesting. Was there supposed to be a cutscene there? I feel like in the full release there might have been a cutscene. The fact that she said, yeah, get out of my head didn't really make any sense.
About time. You were past due. Oh, how scary would you say it was compared to,
The terrifying visage that you see before you now?
Not even close.
All right. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. We got Curvrito dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Curvrito. Appreciate you. Saying, hey, Damien, I'm finally tipping, not including that mishap on my B-Day. Lol. What did you think of the Xbox game announcements? I haven't been able to watch yet. I haven't had time. I'm going to have it as background while I'm getting some other stuff done today. So thank you all for reminding me and letting me know that that was a thing. I'm a dork and want to make games, so I watched. Lol. I think that's awesome. I don't think that's dorky, but I also think there's nothing wrong with being a dork. I'd love to know your opinions on the Starfield update or mentioned games. Ooh, you're just gonna have to wait on a future stream, because that way I'll be able to give better. I'll be able to give some better insights. But thank you. Oh, says Curvito. Well, I just mean like I haven't watched anything yet, so I don't have any opinion on anything because I have no idea what's there and what's been said and all that good stuff. But thank you very much. Appreciate you. And good to see you again. Also, Geology Sheep has gifted a sub to the Immortal Dakota. Thank you very much, Geology Sheep. And Leah Bug has gifted a sub to Casually Coda. Thank you very much. A very spicy welcome to both of y'all.
Ready for more?
Yes.
Eris outright attacked me, just as I was approaching Mount Olympus. Who gave her the adamant rail anyway? A weapon once used to slay titans, turned against the gods.
The rail has turned against the gods before. Only the fates know its true and final purpose.
It's a gun.
But Eris has it by their own decree. Perhaps as a plaything to keep her occupied.
Weird.
To keep me occupied, apparently. Makes me wonder if the fates want Kronos stopped or not. Did you and Eris ever fight like this?
Oh yes, much as I tried to avoid it.
I'm curious what the rappers will end up being used for. Come on, why'd you do that, Meanie?
You traitor. How dare you stand against me and our cause? And of all the nerve to show your face again here. You'll be cast out for what you've done.
Sorry, babe, but I'm not going anywhere. Thank Nyx and Hecate and their unbreakable oaths. Besides, you got me all wrong.
Oh, perhaps I merely mistook you for one of Nyx's other daughters who readily shot at me using the rail of adamant.
Yeah.
No, that was me all right, and I had a great time. But I take umbrage with the traitor thing. Think I made clear I wasn't on your side.
Then you serve Kronos.
Sure.
She's strife incarnate, so she has to keep the battle going, I guess. Temporary setback. Okay, cool. Okay.
Alas.
A lad, alas, a non-binary, gender non-conforming creature. There we go.
Fair trade.
Sister Selene notified me it was Eris herself who barred you from gaining the heights of Olympus.
We were that close too, dang.
Never should have got her hands on the rail of adamant again, that wretch.
Headmistress, is there truly nothing we can do? Your oath to Nyx.
She has a literal gun.
Go here as she pleases, only to try and blast me to bits when I approach my goal.
One must carefully consider the terms of binding contracts, Malinois. A mistake on my part you are paying for firsthand. And I apologize. Do bring her hell when next you meet.
Well, I have to try to get there first, was what I'm trying to do.
Sounds good.
Alright. So now I get to look at these different relationships with people. So Odysseus we can invite to like a sauna situation. Same with Dora. I do want to try to do those things.
I have an idea.
Sandy Life Spring. Okay, so we finally have driftwood. We don't have enough fabric for this. Rush of fresh air. Circles of protection. We can finally plant some mandrakes and I think some garlic. Right of river fording. Okay.
Thought I had more.
Okay.
A moment, goddess.
No.
Moonlight guide you, Shades.
And also with you. All right, so garlic cloves. We did it, folks. We found the garlic. And then mandrake seeds. Amazing. We needed those so bad. Yeah.
Eris stands against us. Just as I neared my destination on the surface, she was there. Let the adamant rail do much of the talking.
Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here. Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe give her some more second chances?
Damn. I can't say I fully disagree with Nemesis on this one, though. Yeah.
You've made your point.
Yeah. Because everyone loves a good I told you so, right? Feels so good. You're like, actually, you're like, I know. I get it. Thanks. Oh, this is a thing that I didn't see before. So people who have played this game, do the fish have any purpose other than to sell? Because it doesn't appear that they do. Okay, 3 different people saying that that's all they've been doing. So I'm going to do that. That's great. I had no idea that that was just waiting down there. How absolutely silly.
Here you are.
And now I can just buy whatever for no reason. Yeah.
Here are the bones.
Here are these bones you ordered. And actually the death cap stuff, well, I'll wait. I'll wait until I really need something for something. Odysseus!
Good, you're back. According to reports, Eris flew off toward the Rift of Thessaly on an intercept course with the fleet. Except I don't think that she's headed there to help.
Odysseus, you're a little late with this one.
These reports aren't of much benefit to me after the fact. But at least I can confirm they're accurate. How preposterous that we cannot rid ourselves of her.
All we can do is work with what we've got. I apologize that we could not forewarn you on this one. We'll continue investigating her motives and accomplices.
And now I'm leaving for no reason. That's right, Sylvester. That's right. Hey, bro, not to be weird, do you want to take a bath? Which is apparently a normal thing we can do. Actually, before I do that, let me go over to this area, see what I can boost up here.
Altar of ashes.
So yeah, I need 12 for that, which is crazy. But let's see what I can boost up. Better dodging. Better restoration. Better chance for rare boons. Rare boons. I'm gonna hold off. Let's see here. I'm so disappointed that I could not find any bronze. Bronze. That's okay. 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 This time I'm bringing the pick. All right, Odysseus, don't be weird. Bath?
I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Look, I do love a good hot bath, even whilst dead. And I'm not one to say no to goddesses, so... why not?
Okay. Kawaii Guy, thanks for raiding with a party of 23. I appreciate you. We're about to see a cutscene real quick. Welcome on in, Raiders. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
My eyes are properly averted, goddess. That, I swear.
Thank you so much, Kawaii Guy. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Goodness gracious, it's good to see you. We've got a lot to catch up on, you and I. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Damien, voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. Kawaii Guy had some wonderful advice and help when I first started streaming. So, yeah, look at us now. We're playing Hades 2. This is a roguelite game, meaning every time you die, you go back to the start, but you do get to bring materials with you to help you get a little bit stronger each time. We just finished a run. It was so close to beating a boss. And you also get to build up relationships with characters. So this is the first time we've used the Hot Springs Soak. And this is Odysseus, you know, from mythology. Boop, boop. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing well, and thank you so much for the raid. Let's see.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
No, we're quite stinky, I assure you.
Well, most of them would bathe from time to time, though seldomly together like this. Men with women. It could be untoward.
I feel like this is all very respectful. I don't think they're trying to set up a thing where he's a potential romance option, but maybe anybody you can... Because it's only him and it's only Dora so far that we know that you can go to the baths with. So I'm curious if that is a thing that... No.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, goddess, of course not, no. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
I do feel like he's just trying to be a little bit respectful, because I don't know, and obviously it could be a thing, but like he definitely seems a little bit more like mentor, like style.
Well, as long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable, it is.
The voices and tone says, Sohili. Well, you're asking the wrong guy. I can tell he's uncomfortable and awkward, but it doesn't seem like there's anything. Yeah. Time passes. There's dating in this game. In the first game, there were like, you could pursue a romantic relationship, but it wasn't dating.
I'm properly relaxed, I'd say.
Oh, he looks a little less ghostly. He's a little shiny. Oh, nice. Oh, time passes, which means... Oh, that's really cool. Now I can plant mandrake seeds again. Oh, I like that a lot. That's a smart mechanic. Ooh. Oh, and it literally acts like it's a new night.
Look at him all peaceful. Not a care in the world. Could you imagine?
Ray D Baby says, IDK if I'd be spoiling if I clarified how that works. You know, because I don't think we super need to know right now, I'm gonna still trying to piece through it, and just see what we discover as we go. But thank you for being so respectful of that. Yeah, thank you. I guess I wouldn't know if it's a spoiler until it is, so.
He's beautiful. He has this wisdom about him, even asleep. Nyx must have told.
Not really. Hypno served in the House of Hades under Mother's care. Ran into him now and then, though. He ever wakes up? Hope I can be there when you finally meet.
Oh.
Thank you, Nem.
Damn it, am I gonna start liking Nemesis again? I'm too forgiving.
Death to Kronos?
Come on.
Shout out to all the actors. Damn, these are all great. So wait, is the rest of the night... I do have another bath salts. I wonder if it'll let us do it again by inviting Dora. Right? No. Oh, Dora's is locked right now, but it's a soft lock because we've already done the bath thing once. So, interesting. Kronos, I'm working my way through. Okay. God, I could play this forever. Maybe I should just start my own save file. Wicking your way downtown, says Dress Lady. Yes, exactly. Meditate. Meditate, oh chips. I should just wait and build up more of that. And did that change? No, so that didn't change anything. I might try to go up top again, even just to get bronze to boost up this way up on. And I'm also assuming there are other things where it's like you can relax by the docks or whatever. Like
I don't sit.
You just don't. So maybe that's the thing. Hold on one second. I was gonna stream 3 maximum hours, so let's actually do a quick run where, like, if I'm taking too long, I will literally stop and come back at a different time on a different day. I am going to run to the gentleman's room again. I will be right back, and then I will do one more run up top, just to try to get the bronze, and then I think maybe that'll be the move. Oh no, I don't need to save up the moon essence because I can just do the yes. Okay, yes. This will help me get another familiar if I save it and use lotuses. So then what do I need? I do need plenty of bronze, fabric, more driftwood, more iron, mandrakes, lotuses. Need a lot of lotuses. More nectar. I need to save nectar so that I can make the tavern thing happen. Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'm going to hold on. Which version of this do I do?
Things that I have seen.
Aspect of Millenoi. Channel your Omega moves faster or attack a special hit 12 times. Gain Serenity on your next Omega move. Bonus damage and you restore mana. Saucy. We'll try doing that because it has the bonus stuff to it. And then Aspect of Circe we can't do yet because we don't have any Nightmare. Aspect of Millenoi, though, we could. I'm going to take the axe again. It'll be faster because we do more damage. Play this save file off stream. Just don't beat any new bosses. I don't think I can do that, though, Sleepy Little Rider, because anytime you pop in, even when it was one of the trial ones, they were like, so, it looks like you're trying to go back to Olympus, huh? Turns out Gramps said blah, 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 blah. And it's like the first time you get that interaction, that's it. It's one and done. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me, like, just a couple minutes here to run to the gentleman's bagnio. I will be right back.
What is this I see before me? Another cat butt dance party.
Thank you for waiting, y'all. And thank you for greeting me with cat booties aplenty. Thank you very much. I used the restroom and then I was also like, I need to re-moisturize my tattoo. So I did that too. All right. Thank you so much. Also, before I hop into this next run, which again will be much quicker, I'm literally aiming to be like 20-30 minutes max because I gotta get to, unfortunately, a few other things. But I did a 4-hour stream yesterday and the VOD is up. Demo Nacho dropping 6 bucks. Thank you very much, Demo Nacho. Oh, how you feeling? Hola, Damien. Woke up with a bit of energy back. Good. Better since I slept over 10 hours yesterday. So I went to vote, and tomorrow I have my next doctor's appointment. Wow, that's a big deal. You know, for those of you that don't know right now, Demo Nacho got the COVID. So I'm glad you were able to vote. I hope you're able to do so as safely as possible. I have my next tomorrow I have my next doctor's appointment. Thanks for the good company during COVID to you and the coop. Absolutely. Please take care of yourself and continue to rest even after you're quote unquote better. That was something that I learned the hard way after catching COVID. Basically, if you don't take the time to rest and recover, then you're going to be doing it later. It just, even when you're better and not sick anymore, like it does take a toll on your body. So like take the time to actually rest, you know?
All right, Eris. No holding back.
Ooh, God, starting with Selene. Oh.
I welcome you to our
Yep.
Behold my light.
This will be the one that I do because then you get more chances on the Path of Stars and there's a better chance we'd be able to do better. I am truly just going to make this as lickety split as possible. I just want to get the bronze. In fact, thinking about it, there's probably a better way I could have done this. I could have maybe done a
Should be able to reach Olympus from there.
Huh. I probably should have just done one of those trials. Oh well. Barrels. Oh yeah, I don't have my big area of effect extra damage attack with the axe anymore. That's too bad. Makes things a little trickier, huh? Okay, Zeus could be good with this. Zeus could be fine with this.
I don't know how you circumvented the curse that bound you to the underworld, young lady, but I do know this changes everything. You can help us defend this mountaintop. Help we could use, even I must admit.
Even I need help sometimes. Yeah, it seems like a lot. You've kind of got nothing under control right now. Attacks inflict blitz, that's great. Gradually restore mana, or 4 every second is great. That would actually make me want to use magic a lot. Attacks inflict blitz, but that's not a lot of blitz damage. I'm gonna hold off for later and at least do the mana thing for now. Come on, bronze. We just need a bunch of bronze. That's all I need.
That barricade's back up.
Ooh, there it is. Yes.
Into the purse.
There's 3.
What's
Okay.
left of Ephira?
Oh, I love her little icon. That's so cute. Okay, Daedalus Hammer's gonna be huge. More Zeus will be good. Hermes, health, 2 Apollos. That's what I'll be doing. Just in case we get it right off the bat. So Daedalus to start, always.
Pylon sighted.
So if you're not familiar with how this works yet, there's a bunch of different areas we could go. Not all of them will have pylons, but I think it's usually the ones that you choose will have the pylons you need to destroy to go to the next area. These things. Meaning you sort of have to pick which boons you're gonna get. Channel your special faster. Your attack becomes the big chop with 300 power, or your Omega attack fires out of you and deals more damage. I'm going to try this because we haven't done it before, and who cares about this particular build? I say as we do another multi-hour run. Watch. Whoa. Geology Sheep says, didn't realize there was a stream yesterday with signing. My poster arrived and it was bent in half, probably from the delivery people. Got to use my Victorian flower press, though. Geology Sheep, I'm assuming that is from the delivery people, but I would like to make that right. That doesn't make me happy to hear. And, you know, one way or another, delivery people or not, no matter who's responsible, your poster got bent in half. That sucks a lot. Remind me and let me think of a good way to make that right. Yeah. I am, do you remember what name you put it under when you did the signing before? It's fine, no worries, my press is working on it. But won't there be like a crease though, or is it just like bent? Is it just like, or was it creased? Because if it's creased, because my thought is like, if your information is still there in the system of like what you had ordered and what you'd gotten, I would do it again and just send it off with this and be like, get this to this person and do it well. Anyway, we can touch base later with one of the mods or something, but that's, yeah, I don't want, it's not really creased, more just bent. Okay, well, you do your thing with it, but if it still is rough afterwards, know that we should talk about it. That makes me sad to hear. Sorry that happened. That's not acceptable.
The barrier's weakening.
Though I will say, when I've done Streamly before, they've always been very good about it, so it probably is delivery person, but still, like, that, yeah.
Come on.
Thank you very much, Rosalina. I appreciate you. We'll figure it out. We'll make the thing happen. Okay, phew. Nyum. Good old Nyum. Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all, but that's... People are in... If you can't see chat, people are saying, like, that's really nice, that's really nice. And that's sweet of you to say, and I'll take the compliment, but also, like, here's the way I look at it. Like...
Done here.
And it's the same thing I feel at cons when, you know... I never judge anybody for charging what they charge or anything like that. But, like, yes, I pay artists. Yes, I pay printing price and all that stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, it's a piece of paper with my name on it. And it's meaningful because of the interaction that we have and, you know, the time that it takes to sign it live, or, you know, knowing that, like, it helped support me. And that's very sweet. But, like, at the end of the day, it's a piece of paper with my name on it. Like, so at the very least, that needs to get to you in a very high quality form, because you took the time to spend money and effort and chose that maybe over a different thing that you could have gotten. And, like, the idea of that being like, well, sorry, like, that, I can't fathom it. I just can't. So, oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Better blitz damage. That's double better. That's double better. So anyway, you know, I know you can't fix everything every time, but at least when it's up to me and in my control a little bit, I will certainly try. Ooh, almost skipped that. Maz! That's just free on the ground. You didn't have to pay for that or nothing. So the way Blitz works, for anyone who's new to this, is your enemy basically gets cursed with Blitz when you hit them. So once they take 120 damage, Blitz gets activated, and they take however much your Blitz damage does. Ooh, priceless scrolls. Get them. Wait, did I actually just... Yeah, it looks like I actually chopped through it. That's so interesting. Ah! Blitz. Blitzagene. Hey, what's up, Bronwyn? Good to see you. Better, I hardly know. It's just Tom Biden. Hey, sometimes you have to make bets with strangers, Tom. That's how I feel every time I get into an Uber, where I'm like, you're not going to kill me, right? Okay. Let's go for Apollo. Ah, there's a pylon. So I guess it is a pylon every time you choose it. For whatever reason, I thought that wasn't the case, but maybe it is.
Should be the last of them.
Yeah, just like 4 or 5 more. Yes, whatever. They're all fully armored, but it's fine. It just should be the last of them. Almost got them. Great. That was a very armored area. I earned this Apollo boon, whatever it may be. Dang, dude. This game is so good. game is so good. Oh, y'all, I'm playing some D&D with some friends coming up soon, and for the first time I've made a monk. I chose the dumbest possible trope for this character, but I think y'all will appreciate it. So let me tell you in a second.
Artemis always calls me little brother when we're twins. At least she never comes home empty-handed from her hunts. Just recently she found a family relative and ally, poised to strike behind enemy lines. You are quite the prize.
None of these is great. Revenge damage. Your foe takes damage. You inflict daze on all foes. Daze is nice. Daze is good. Omega Cast does extra. Sprint does daze on foes, but I always forget to sprint. I'm gonna do the light smite so that if I get any damage, it'll be boosted a bit. All right, so I'm playing a monk for the first time, and so here's basically what I'm doing. Where's the thing? Here it is. So the whole thing is that he's gonna be obnoxious anime protag. Like he's gonna have like, he's gonna be like this kind of vibe. It'll be like, you know, like, wow, I've never really thought about fighting before, but I guess I can give it a shot. And like that kind of obnoxious, like, I've always wanted to be a cosplayer, but well, I've never really had the, you know, and then as soon as it's fighting, he's a way of shadow monk. So he's like, okay, time to do the thing, I guess. Time to battle. And then it's like very like Yu-Gi-Oh, like, that's where you're wrong. Like that kind of vibe. So I basically, for flavor, I lost like 40 watchers in that time. I literally lost like 40 viewers. That's insane. I love it. As soon as I have the mask on or whatever, I made him a way of shadow. So everything is going to be about casting darkness while he is still able to see. And also do a bunch of like critical strikes through that and all. So it's going to be a grand old time for me. Everyone else is going to get secondhand cringe real hard, but that's the point. I'll probably scale back to like, whoa, wow. It's just going to be more like, yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, Protag boy. I just want to do normal martial arts classes and blah, 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 blah. I had a half-orc rogue that was essentially Kronk. That's awesome. We do love that. My favorite, for those of you that went to GalaxyCon OKC, I know I saw Midnight Vixen Fox is here. I think we have a few others. I'm going to turn this down a bit for myself. There's a character whose voice I make, like Mr. Grubb, who a lot of you, if you've watched Smosh, know the voice. But what I do is I make him a bard, and he is a reborn. Reborns are characters that, like, you know, Melanoi here has like a ghost arm. They're kind of like that. Or there's things that basically show that they're like undead zombies, but not zombies, but they're maybe kind of ghosts, but they're not ghosts. So his whole thing is he's just like, he's a College of Lore bard, so he's always writing down stuff and trying to learn spells from everything. But his whole thing is that, like, he was petrified for like hundreds of years and only like broke out of it when he heard like an eldritch being call to him from, yeah, they're like Frankenstein's, Ed a rule. Depending. Some of them are like straw stuffed and are like homunculuses, but somehow, some way they are undead. So his whole thing is he's just like, I was brought back from the dead by an eldritch deity whose name I both cannot and am not allowed to pronounce, and I became a reborn, but not in a weird religious way or anything like that. Unless you want to hear about it, because that is part of it. It is very much part of it. And so that's his whole thing. And I love playing as him. My God. Special do more damage. Yeah. After your cast expires. Yeah. Foes take damage whenever daze causes them to miss, and I am trying to stack daze on them. I'm gonna do this. I also haven't been using this special. Didn't we say it goes forward? Or was that the last one that I just didn't use? Interesting. Let's see. Not Warlock either. I just heard their song and I was back. Oh, no, exactly. Well, that's the funny thing about him. Because he is very much a bard. And you'd think like, oh, he's not a warlock? Like, and, you know, no, that's just a part of his lore. Like, he was brought back by a god or whatever. But to add to that flavor, there's a feat that you can take. I think it's Silver Quill student that allows you to take from spells from a couple different classes. One of which I took was, and I almost never use it, but I did take Eldritch Blast. And because he's an incredibly strong bard and just knows a bunch of different situational spells that's going to help him in these various different situations, and he doesn't really need to use Eldritch Blast much. When he does, it's stupid strong, and it's sort of like, where did that come from? It's like, oh, I told you, I was brought back by this deity. If you want to hear their name, you can try, but you've got to make sure you've got a lot of ear blood left over, because you're gonna lose some of it for sure. That's for sure. Oh, great. A bunch of zombies. Now I've seen everything. I think the trope, if you were in stream yesterday, the trope that I talked about being one of my favorites, I think I want to make a TikTok out of that. And then I had an idea for, like, I want to do all my favorite, like, fantasy tropes. But the one that I shouted out yesterday, and forgive me for, like, repeating my own joke, but I just want to get people up to speed, is, hold on 1 second. Oh, even better blitz, my God, yes. So Kronos says something like, your attempts to harm me will be in vain. It goes, wait a minute. Harm? Vain. That's it. Guys, his weakness is his veins. If we can remove his blood from those, we can win this thing. Like, it's that thing. And I love that so much. So I want to make a series of TikToks based off of those kind of tropes, because I realized I had another favorite. And I'm like, I think I could just start rifling through my favorites. But my other one is this. I don't know exactly what is said, but it's something like, who speaks in this hall? And then someone's like frozen in the like face of a monarch or whatever. And they're like this. And then the monarch's standing. They go, come here, cousin. And then they like hug. Like, it looks like you're in trouble, but then someone goes, you haven't changed, have you? And then they come in and they hug. And then it's just like, well, that crown fits you. I thought it would be quite large. It's like, yes, well, father filled it with his ego. I filled it with my pride. They say, hasn't slipped yet. No, though it is quite heavy. Like, it's all those different tropes where it's like, finish the Weeb Camp series. I guess it is a little bit Weeb Campy. Yeah. That does make sense. I like that. And that one leads me to, like, my other favorite, like, fantasy one where they're like, what is that? Some kind of beast? Like, worse? My ex. And then it's some cool rogue lady who's badass, and then it's like, hello, Elizabeth, you're looking well. It's like, I don't see you at all. You're looking tired. Trope camp? Yeah, kinda. So that's the next plan. But I also need to stop making big plans for TikToks. I need to just be like, here's a silly old filter. Let's do that. I just think filters have gotten less, like, at least popular on my For You page, so I just haven't seen as many that I care about. Whereas before it used to be like, all right, what's my bee type? Bumblebee. I do bumble.
Olympus. Oh, good. Selene got a hold of you already, Em. Quite the vantage point.
Ooh, we gotta get a duo skill with Hermes and Selene?
Her speeds are pretty quick as well.
Ah, that's too bad. Whenever you are struck, you may dodge any damage. Your hex requires using less mana before it is ready. That might be super beneficial, but I'm already not using mana much anyway, so I think dodging is gonna be better. Be a little bit dodgy. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Sure would have liked to have gotten more bronze, but that's okay. Let's just continue with the run. Barrier down. Restoring barrier. We're gonna need a few more seconds. Working on the barrier. Hopefully Selene is in the next. We can buy something Selene from this. Welcome to the boatman time. Ooh, Hera is a good option as well. No complaints here. Oh, hi, Karan. Yeah, I agree.
We'll have to see how much Kronos still loves his gold after all this. The good thing about traitors is their loyalties can be bought.
I took offense to that as Shez from Fire Emblem. I'm like, hey, nothing wrong with a mercenary. Miltank PhD, what the beans? Dropping a very generous and hilarious gift sub. Or excuse me, tip Thank you. I didn't even notice that. Miltank PhD is dropping 69. Nice. Thank you so flippin' much. Saying, hey, Damien, haven't said thank you for existing in moons. So here I am. Thank you so much. I jumped jobs to work with incarcerated folks in an inpatient psychiatric setting, and your streams continue to provide respite into this career. Wishing you every good vibe. Miltank PhD, obviously as a streamer, thank you for the tip. As a person, thank you for doing the job that you do, because that is a hard sounding job, and I know a lot of people who work in mental health in some capacity, and to work specifically with inpatient psychiatric individuals who are also incarcerated. You know, there's so much trauma built up there. There's clearly years of issues they've been dealing with, and maybe society has not been particularly kind to them. And you doing the work that you do is huge. So I am beyond honored that I can give you some respite. Thank you as just a person for doing what you do. That's wild and so important. Like one of my best friends is dealing with something where a family member is dealing with something psychiatrically related right now that led to incarceration that is ongoing. And like, that's a person with a family that loves them. It's also complicated. Like, it's just, so you doing that is a big deal. All right. I'll start with Hera.
This one. We've a long-standing partnership with your good boatman there.
So Ambassador says, my mom does that job. It's hard and you're amazing for doing so. Hells yeah. And you're a good mom too, Ambassador.
Or used to, anyway.
Shout out Marshall. Long-standing partnership with your good boatman there. I bring mortals into being and marry them off after a bit, but he takes them yonder to your realm, or used to anyway. Okay, the hitch sprint is great. Whenever your Omega moves, they deal more damage. Specials deal more damage. We're gonna do the hitch sprint. That's good. And then mana, and then a Sangich. Ulyeros.
A dinner guest.
Welcome.
Oh, hey. I wanted to say thanks. Gave me a real zinger there last time, you know that?
I don't want to kill you, dude. Like, stop it. BNAS. Oh, Banashi Art. Maybe it's Banshee Art. Banashi Art. Subscribing for the first time. A very spicy, clever coop. Welcome to you. Thank you very much. As well as to Kurasaya. Subscribing for the first time with Prime. Thank you, Kurasaya.
You're back, and you're grateful that I vanquished you earlier. You seem more the sort to hold a grudge.
I am. It's just, I hadn't had a good night's sleep in I don't know how long. After you knocked me out cold, I woke up feeling more refreshed than ever. And real hungry, too.
Two things about this. One, it's a shame they're so good at writing these characters, because I often want to be friends with these bosses and be like, I want to learn more about them. And two, I'm curious, I want to look into this mythologically, because the eyes on the chest with the giants situation, I'm curious what that stems from, because that's also a thing in Elden Ring with the fire giants, so it must just be a part of giant lore that I personally never really knew about in some capacity. Curious. So that ring that flies out of him, that's on a huge delay, and that's an interesting thing to notice there. That's not easy for sure, but there we go. There we go. Oh, yes! That cast is insane! Look at that. Once it expires, yeah, it just goes like pew, 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 pew. Wild over there. Absolutely wild. And which means we're actually almost close to being able to use our... Oh no, I have to use 1,000 mana to be able to use, or magic to be able to do the thing I want to do. So now I'm realizing I should have taken that 20% off thing. Well, shoot. There goes that. That's not, I'm not going to be able to do this properly. Oh well. I need to give myself some range from him. That's taking a lot of damage, man. Oh, come on with your shield. Come on with your stinky old shield. Shield man.
Damn it.
pan flute goes hard. Blistering pan flute solo. Oh, come on. Well, at least I didn't want this run to be too long anyways. That's all right. The evil eye. Is it considered spoilers to talk about ancient Greek myths? I think if you're talking about, I mean, generally, yes, in this game, maybe. But if you're referring to the eyeball thing, I don't think so. The fire giants based on the South Pole storms of Jupiter. Here, they're definitely evil eyes. On the South Pole storms of Jupiter? Really? Oh, for the fire giants in Elden Ring. Because I'm like, for this... Oh, the evil eye. Wards off evil. I don't know anything about... Nazar is not evil eye, says Buzz Bunny TV. Yeah, I was like, I don't know anything about the evil eye. Nazar is not evil eye. I'm going to type in... Nazar. And then... As an amulet. Okay. Evil eye. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to look at both of those later. Okay. The hay bales and the wheat of the burning fields of the town of the city.
If once this was a pasture in which livestock grazed and roamed, now little evidence of this remains. Only the mud and half-burnt vestiges of a more peaceful time.
His eye pattern is pertaining to his story as a Cyclops. Oh, that's fascinating. I'd love to hear it, or either hear it from you or look into it myself. I may not be able to see it so well in chat, but I don't think that would be a spoiler for the story. All right. Well, it's a shame we didn't get more bronze than that. I might be okay with Milinoi not surviving too much longer in game past this, and that would be okay. Light Smite is rarefied. Revenge damage, blitz damage. It's a good run. I just can't stay too much longer. Have you ever read the Odyssey? Well, then you ought to see these. Okay. No. I mean, yes, but it's been a minute. So it's the Iliad. It's the Odyssey. It's all of it. It's just been a long time.
As soon as
Aren't you hungry, says Fluffy Lissa?
From the
I had a good breakfast. I could eat. Yeah. I should eat. I'll probably, 20 more minutes max for stream.
It's still connected to the main fleet.
A kitty cat.
Huh. Ran off.
Why? I'm just swinging this huge axe. Oh, it's getting late. I was wondering. Oh, it's 3 p.m. for me. It's not too crazy, but I do have to film a branded thing today. I have to do a bunch of voiceover auditions, and I have to learn a voiceover related thing for tomorrow. So it'll be a busy day no matter what.
This way.
I won't keep myself too long, I promise. But again, I did have a very good breakfast with a lot of protein, which keeps you full. So that's been nice.
Sailing on.
God, I do wish I could exercise, though. I miss it. Between needing to not sweat for the tattoo and also the physical therapy, like, it's driving me nuts. I'm not the most physically active person. It's just not me. I like being a little bit of a couch potato, but, like, sometimes exercising is nice. I haven't been able to normally in months. Gimme. Amy LHL says, dude, I've been bedbound for a year. I feel you. Oh, man. For a year being bedbound. That's wild. I mean, when you say I feel you, like, I can't even come close to what you must be feeling right now. That way to put it in perspective. I know that's not what you were intending to do, but that's wild. I do very much hope that's, I mean, obviously I don't know your situation, but I hope that's not too much longer of a thing you have to deal with. Goodness gracious.
Well.
Hey, that's actually a really annoying enemy. Fight. Hey, Hephaestus, we haven't seen you in a minute.
See all those Chronos ships trudging this way, Witchy? Most of them already sunk before, over many times. They and their dead crews keep coming back to haunt us. Now that's some dedicated service, eh?
After you sprint for 1 second, use only for 1 second. Oh, that's so good though. What was the other sprint that we have? Nexus sprint. Oh, that's not very good. Your attacks and specials deal more damage to armor. I mean, that's awesome. Nexus sprint for us is inflicting hitch, but I keep forgetting to do that. And this explosion sprint is actually so good, but I do need to deal more damage to armor. I'm going to go ahead and take that. But the smithy sprint is so good like that. Wow. That's crazy. What a shame. I do need to remember to keep doing this though. Ooh. Oh, we haven't, is this iron? We haven't found iron before. Oh, that made this whole run worth it. I'm glad I stayed alive. But I should start using my hitch sprint because I'm not doing that and I need to, and it would actually super help the entirety of my build. And actually I'm taking so much damage now too. I do hope I survive long enough to help this little ghost fellow. Heart or pomegranate? Pomegranate. Because I can't do a full run anyway. So this, like that, doing hitch with something like that will be insane every time. Especially if I hit them with blitz. So everything I do basically, I need to run, then cast, and then hit them with one attack, or vice versa. Ooh. Revenge damage is even better. Even better damage versus armor. Got to do that. It's actually so good.
Not now.
Oh, still? Man. Does the froggy help you, or are you just showing them around? Yes, they, first of all, give you the ability to basically automatically succeed on trying to compel a ghost to return to the crossroads with you, which gives you extra, like, currency, the like, spirit currency. And also, they do absorb some projectiles every now and then. It's not guaranteed, but it's helpful. So, like, here I don't have to do the mini game. You just go, whoop. Froggy. Kurosaya, why did I, that's exactly what you were saying, right? You typed that. And in my brain, I was just like, Froggy. That's Big the Cat. How dare you put that in my brain? There we go. Pitch him up. Yes, there we go. That's how you do it. I need to do the cast, sprint away from them, or hit them once, then sprint away. Froggy. There you go. Okay, so do the cast, hit them once, sprint away. Oh, come on. Keep dashing away instead of sprinting away. That's the problem. It doesn't do it when I dash. It does it when I sprint. Ooh, into the fire I go. Not this. That's not great. Yikes, yeah, not doing great here. Ooh, I don't think we found a friendly companion here at this point. I would hate to use my nectar when I'm about to use that to build up the tavern, but I kind of want to see what this person would offer, whoever it may be.
An island.
Oh, it's Medea again, or maybe it's a sea witch, which is somehow different.
Bubble, tea leaves,
Ooh.
ocean breeze, briar thorns,
Some driftwood.
and wax of bees. Bit of toadstool. Is that who I think it is?
Is that going to be like Cersei? Is that going to be Cersei? Is there Cersei in game?
Oh, well, isn't this marvelous? How you've grown, little miss. Do you remember Cersei the Enchantress still?
That's some placeholder art right there. It is great already.
Better. Not the circumstances for small talk. Show me your palms.
Wow.
Of course I remember you, Madam Cersei. So this is your famous island. Such a relief to be here rather than another drowned ship. I take it we're not meeting by chance?
Wise to our ways as ever. Our Lady Hecate and I decided I had best relocate for a while and survey events as near the mountain of the gods as possible. Then tonight within my crystals, I saw you. Now, how may we make you better?
Wow. Any healing effects are 25% stronger. Restore 50% now. I might as well do that. Old herbal remedy.
Be safe.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna gift her something. This is a rare treat to find her.
Madam Cersei, I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet again after all this time. Your kindness to me always meant a lot, and I wanted to give you this small token in return.
Nectar! Oh, thank you, little miss. I've made attempts to brew my own, but never get it right. So why don't you take this in kind? Think of it as a little island souvenir.
It's beautiful and quite adorable.
Crystal figurine, a little piggy. It's cute. That's Kronos.
Be well, madam.
You too.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay, and we got some driftwood too. That was good. This was a good little boost here. Hi, little sheep. Piggies. Oh, that's got to be placeholder art. They just were like, okay, pink sheep for now until we can make piggies. Piggy dip. Piggy dipping. Piggy dipping. Piggy dipping at the piggy pond. False Chef says, hey, I actually have D&D coming up. I want to say my partner and I love Delicious Dungeon. Thank you so much. It's a very meaningful show to me, and I love it a lot, and I'm glad that people keep enjoying it as well. Got one more episode coming up this coming Thursday. Whew. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Available now on Netflix. Streaming now, only on Netflix. Amateur Nail Art is dropping $6 and 69 cents. Nice. Thank you, Amateur Nail Art 1. Saying, hi, Damien. I'm so happy to have rediscovered your Twitch streams after meeting you at GalaxyCon. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. I remember your Animal Crossing streams back when, but fell off after that with life things making me miss streams. Glad to be back. You always make me smile. Well, it's lovely to see you again. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah, you know what the life stuff was? We used to have double the viewership during the time when I played Animal Crossing. And you know why? Because we were all stuck inside during peak pandemic. So when viewership dropped, it was a good thing, generally, because it meant people could live their lives again at least a little bit, because vaccines were out. So, hooray! Mellow Swain says, last episode on Thursday. Yeah, well, it's 24 episodes. Who's to say about the future? But yeah, for now. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Charybdis. I think this might be where I die, and actually, that's okay. Hit it once, attack, and then sprint. Oh god, that's a lot of damage to already take right now. Hey, okay. Oof. Okay. I wonder if blocking does anything with this. Oh god. Okay, these are all hitched together. Good. Which means, okay, oof. Oofy doofy. Okay, okay. No, 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 please. If I survive this, that'd be insane. But I'm not holding my breath. We're all out of Death Defy too, which means there is a high chance we won't survive this, but I'll certainly try my best, folks. Oh, no. Okay, oof. Ah, oh, there we go. It's okay. All is well. I also think I figured out how to duplicate save files, even if it's not directly in game. So I'm gonna obviously save everything best I can to be smart about it, but then I'm gonna be a little tricky on the back end of stuff. All right, so we are winding down with stream. I'm not quite done yet, but I'm gonna do a little bit of the housekeeping stuff that I always say here so we can have some fun. Then I'll save and then I'll back out. And look at me finishing before 3 hours. Look at that go. Good run. Thank you, Bard the Jack. Hey, we got what we needed, is what I'll say there. What's up,
Do you
Bora?
remember the name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, Slayer of the Nemean Lion and so on?
Already said yes.
Not really. But I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure. He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend.
I don't care about anything ever, even once in my life. Now I'm mad at you. Hello, no one is available to take your call.
The shades shall rise up at your side.
Thanks. Okay. Temporary setback. Oh, temp meaning time. Ha 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 ha. Talk.
The artifact I gave to you, it can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent, except it works in the opposite way. Such technicalities aside, I trust it shall be of some benefit.
Yeah, it's actually been the whole reason we've survived at all.
I'm certain it shall. Sometimes all I need is a few moments more. So if I use your pin, you get to accompany me on my evenings out?
Only in the final moments of your evenings, I'm afraid. Of course, we also have the evenings here.
Ooh, Buzz Bunny TTV says, anybody got any tips to calm tics? We actually just talked about that in chat recently because I have tics, I have facial tics, and when my facial tics aren't going, they sort of move to my feet. For those of you that don't know, tics or a tic disorder, sometimes you can get it from as a form of OCD or a form of Tourette's. Either way, it's called a tic disorder. You know, you may notice I blink quite a lot. Some people have audible ones. So for me, it's always been frustrating because, you know, there's no simple fix to it. But I find it's always tied to something. Like for me, when my anxiety is getting higher, if I feel busy or I'm just a little bit, first of all, getting enough sleep is a major one for that. But anything sort of going wrong and my tics start to fire off. My feet have been going for the past like 3 hours because I know I have like a hugely busy day. And they get sore and they get tired and it's a bummer. Something that helps me, as silly as it may sound, what I've been practicing doing lately is when I have a tic, I will start to just like notice it. I'm not going to try to stop it. I'm not going to get mad at myself for it. I'm not going to get worried. I'm just going to notice it. I'm going to be like, oh, there you are. And I'll say, I'll literally in my brain go like, there you are. Like, hello, like you're here for some reason. Hello, there you are. And while I'm there, in that space, I'll start doing box breathing, which is the 4 seconds of in, hold for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, keep it out for 4 seconds, 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, hold for 4 seconds, just a little bit. And it's not an immediate fix. It's not perfect, but it's just a way to be like, oh, hi, like, there it is. I wonder what it's tied to. I guess I do have a pretty busy day. I'm probably nervous about that. Breathe. And I know, for anyone who has any kind of issue at all, when you go to therapy, when you go to the doctor, whatever, when people are like, have you tried breathing? You're like, I want to crush your trachea right now. Breathing, but it unfortunately does help. In the same way when you go to a doctor and, you know, you're like, I feel bad all the time. They're like, do you exercise, get enough sleep, or eat right? And you're like, what? It's probably a weird fourth thing, though. And like, sometimes it is, but those other things often help too.
Then I'll be seeing you around. Eris.
May I help you? I really thought you had me that time, babe, but I guess not. Maybe later. You must be mad you can't get back at me right now.
I'm more mad that you're throwing your trash on the ground, stupid.
I wouldn't break the peace here even if I could, Eris. But you really test my self-control. When next I see you at the edge of the rift, I'll not hold back.
Ooh, she's angry. Just the way I like it.
Hey, die forever. Midnight Vixen Fox drop in 666 bucks 69 cents. Nice. Thank you very much, Midnight Vixen Fox. Saying, hey, Damien, super excited. I haven't made a new cosplay since 2018 when I gave up cosplay, but the latest episode of Delicious in Dungeon inspired me because Laios... Oh, I love that. I'm going to hold off on saying it just because spoilers for people, but I think that's great. That's so fun. Also going to cosplay Rimuru Tempest from Reincarnated as a Slime. Super happy. That's awesome. I watched the first season of that show and loved it. I never went back, but that's so cool. Oh, I love that. Good for you. Literally, while I was cleaning yesterday, I had one of those like Bon Presto 3D models of Rimuru. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to display this anymore. Shoot, what do I do with it? But I think that's awesome. That's great. I love it. Yay for rediscovering old hobbies and having fun with it, and reclaiming spaces that felt not as good before, but can be good now. I'm gonna do the fate fabric thing. That seems like a better use of my money.
Shouldn't be too long.
Definitely gonna buy nectar. God, I wish I could buy 2. That sucks that I can't right now. That's actually a huge bummer bummer now. Oh, you cosplay Rimuru, sorry, I almost said Fluffy Tempest. Fluffy Lissa, that's awesome. Slime form or semi-human form? I feel like I already know the answer, but still. I knew there had to be a way to get more of places to plant stuff. Verdant soil, create 2 final soil plots near the grove with a different kind of soil. I'm gonna hold off on the tavern then, because obviously now it's, you know, we can't do it anyway. I don't have another nectar. I'm gonna do verdant soil. Big garden, big garden.
So mote it be.
Semi-human, haha, bunny version T. Got it. Okay, got it. That makes sense. That sounds fun as heck. There's another exclamation point one here. Are ones for up plants and others for underworld plants? That's my thinking, Demonacho, yes. Sandy Life Spring. Reveal a hidden isle in the Rift of Thessaly where you may restore health amid the tumult. I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute. Ooh, yes, Mandragora, yes.
Full grown.
Ah! That's so cool. Oh. No, it's just 2 more plots. Which means maybe I have to unlock something else for it to be like, okay, now you can do different seeds. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I don't think I would have used my resources had I known that.
Next time you got something to say about me, you come say it to my face.
Have I not?
No, you witches would much rather sneak around, though.
You know what? That's one of my biggest anxiety things is thinking about, like, what if people say this? What if people say that? And getting to learn how to be, like, comfortable in the discomfort of, like, yeah, you don't know. What if people say bad things about you? What if everybody hates you? Like, what if? I don't know. Can't fix it. I say as my eye twitches, which you probably couldn't see.
What are you even talking about? I think you're being accusatory and abrasive. There, I said that to your face.
Odysseus tried giving me one of his talks, telling me you didn't go complaining to him.
No.
He was concerned with how we're getting on. You're not exactly being subtle, and he's quite perceptive in case you hadn't noticed.
Be quiet.
We will also probably visit the baths with Dora before we go, and then we're going to wind down here in the next, I'd say, 10 minutes.
What say the ashes?
You should keep unlocking more of us. Yeah, you really should. Okay, great. So now I have more room to try other things here. That's 3. What can I unlock? Anything particularly good? Hex charges up automatically as though you use 2 mana every second. That's actually huge for any build that has Selene. That's insane. While you have no more than 30% health, you do more cool stuff. Set forth each night with 1 chance to turn any minor find into a major find. Oh. Start the night with 2 rando things. Alter location rewards. Dash is immediate and your sprint is 5% faster. That actually sounds not bad. For 1? I might do that.
The Swift Runner.
Done. Oh, hold on. There's another for 1?
Say the cards this eve.
Oh, I didn't. There we go. Now I've equipped it. What can I boost? The Centaur is a good boost. This one is a good boost. This is what I wanted. The better chance to find rarity things. That's what I want.
Now I see.
Suddenly I see. And then also Neum. Or, oh, actually that's great too. Yeah.
just joining up, welcome. You remained upon the surface for
I know. I thank you. It is
considerably
3
longer than
hours. I
before.
appreciate you.
How was it? Any
I'm
good?
I'm in a place to end relatively soon, so I'm feeling good about this. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. I feel like I'm in a good spot now. So it's not like I'm starting another run. We're just doing some little chit chat back and forth situations. But thank you.
War rages above. The Olympians sent Heracles himself to contain the damage. Shades of the dead linger everywhere. So, not good, all in all.
Why do you keep putting brainworms in my head, sir? This
Sure
isn't
sounds
Baldur's
like
Gate.
more disciples we can use. Sprint into him, will ya?
Yeah, what a cool mechanic. Well, it looks like all my students just started beating the absolute out of me. Oopsie doopsie. All right. So let's see how we can boost up all of our stuff here. Aspect of Millennium, rank 4 to boost up this axe, which is awesome.
You are bound to me, and I am your bearer.
I am thou, and thou art I. Oh, bunch of bronze, bunch of silver. Okay, we're not there yet. Aspect of Circe, aspect of Millennium, aspect of Pan. I think I would have to do Artemis for that one. Moros. Aspect of Thanatos. Aspect of Charon. So I would need more pearls. I would need 1 dark, whatever that means. Need 1 dork. But now that I have Mandragora, I do want to check in to see what I can make. Grave pen. Over here.
Evening, I think.
Oh, hello, Odysseus. You're back.
I must admit, on some occasion, all the tales you told about the sea monster Charybdis felt almost beyond belief. Now, having faced the blasted thing, I feel you sold it short.
Well, then I guess I just can't win, can I?
Hot-faced Charybdis? Oh, goddess, I'd seen reports about some sort of whirlpool in Poseidon's Rift, and now my fears confirmed.
You don't tell me any of these things earlier? Why not?
Didn't swallow you outright.
Does he look more like corporeal now that we've taken that soak with him, or am I making that up? Because it feels like he's got less of a ghastly thing and it's more of like a moonlight. Oh yeah, for anyone who was reminding me about the 3 hours thing, I appreciate it. All is well. I know it's about time to end. We are good to go. I just wanted to do 2 more things, but it's not like I got carried away with a new run, you know?
Any tips on how to deal with it?
Avoid it at all costs.
Gee, thanks, old man.
How strange to be encountering this brother of mine here. So then he truly hasn't stirred at all?
Not once. Headmistress Hecate says Hypnos was already fast asleep.
I mean,
when she
I would
recovered him
probably
from my
pretend to be
father's
asleep
house.
if this was all going
I've
on.
never visited him there
I'd
before.
be like, I was in the first game. I'm all set.
It wasn't my place. We each come from big families, don't we? Odd families. You know how it is.
Odd future Wolfgang, kill them all.
I'm beginning to.
No, I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. It's not an issue that people said stuff. I just noticed at different times people were noticing that I was still going, and so I'm just like, hey, don't worry. I'm gonna do this thing.
Shades of the Crossroads, greetings. What do I need?
I wish I could use more of the nectar. Okay, so what can I do then?
What to cast?
Greater favor of Gaia. So I do need 1 more iron. I need 2 more bronze, then 1 marble. So either way, I'm gonna have to go up, 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 and then down, down, down. With the gathering tools. Fabric here. Marble. I need marble everywhere. I need lotus, so I'm gonna have to go back down. Right of river fording. Oh, 1 more driftwood, and I could have done that. And then I do wish I could have done these too. Oh well.
That pitch black stone in our training grounds. I've sensed it ever since your incantation. The subtle influence of chaos on this realm.
Our goals are intertwined. When I gaze upon the stone, I begin to see different paths and possibilities in every facet. Some leading closer to our victory.
Those paths and possibilities are real, like as not, as are the splendors that await should you indulge our primordial benefactor.
Look, I like making friends with chaos. What can I say?
Where chaos is concerned. Yet I trust that Nyx's parent is an ally, not a threat.
Ally.
I trust so too.
All right, so
Broker?
potion seller. Potion seller. Okay, I'm gonna hold off for now. The last thing we'll do on stream is I'm going to invite Dora to hang out with us in the hot springs because we can. Oop, hello. And then that's it.
Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Cloudy Merland, thank you for dropping 50 flippin' bucks, you generous mother goose. Can we please get some generous mother geese in chat? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodness gracious. Saying, Damien, my dog is not doing well and he's taking a turn for the worse. You are such a light and radiate kindness. Cloudy Merland, I'm so sorry to hear that. Pets are wonderful and it's such a gift, and it's a mutually beneficial situation where, you know, we get to take care of them and they mean so much for us emotionally. And it's not easy being a pet parent when stuff like that happens. I'm so sorry. I wish you the best. I obviously don't know the circumstances, but, you know, regardless, I hope everybody's at peace soon. In whatever form that may take. I wish you the absolute best, and please be double, triple kind to yourself right now, because that's a lot to handle. Sending you love and hearts and all that. I'm so sorry.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What are we waiting for?
Can you even feel that as a ghost? I'm sure they'll get to it. Phew.
I wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff.
She looks so... This is so, like, Steven Universe character right now. Like, look at these little claws. Like, this is very, like, mid-2000s Cartoon Network. I've just been watching the Xbox Showcase, and there are fun games incoming. Ooh, Harp's Cantina. That's what I'll do while I'm... Yeah, thank you for, again, reminding me. People had brought that up earlier. I've got to film something. I'm going to do it off over here, like, later in the day, and I need to clean a little bit more before I do that to clear a space for it. So that's what I'll have on in the background. Looking forward to it. Corrupted Gem. Yeah, right?
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
Oh.
Kind of want to get her face tattooed on me. Well, I would wait until they have the final artwork. Wait a minute. She's got these little claws, which other characters don't have that are ghosts. I mean, we obviously haven't seen her. We haven't seen any other ghosts that have much to say to us beyond them just being shades. But I'm very curious, like, if this is going to come up for her storyline, because she almost looks a little like Leonine, a little bit feline in a way. Like maybe she was some kind of mythical beast, and that's why a lot of her memories are... Knowing Greek myth is fun, says Rady Baby. Okay, got it. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm like, there might be something there. We'll just have to wait and see. So time has passed. And I can't buy another nectar. Ugh. Nobody has anything else to say. I can't plant anything. All right, so by going into the next area, that will save the game. Oh, we gotta call it a day. Such a bummer. I don't want to. That joke was not a spoiler, FYI. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think so. You're good, but thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I think today is his day. Cloudy Merland, I wish you as much strength as possible, and however you need to feel is okay. Whatever you need to do is okay. Take care of yourself, and I appreciate you a lot. I missed the announcement of my tip. Well, I very much same as what I just said. You know, it's not an easy thing to deal with. It's the hardest part of the responsibility as a pet parent. Clearly you care quite a bit, and I wish you and your friend peace as best as possible in whatever form it can take. Thank you for being here, and I hope to distract you, you know, coming up. Don't feel like you have to update us or say anything in chat. This is your time, but I wish you well. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you. We got another tip rolling in, and I'm going to read out the resubscribers, and then we're going to maybe do a little raid. 100 bits from Dirty Toes. Thank you very much. Check out the new rhythm adventure called Unbeatable. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you so much. Cup of Boba Tea dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much. Saying, hiya, Damien. I was wondering if you had any advice on feeling secure in neurospiciness. Not professionally diagnosed, but I know in my heart that I am, and I feel as though I have to defend myself. Sending good vibes to you and the coop. Well, Cup of Boba Tea. I mean, that's something I struggle with sometimes too, but if you say you know in your heart that you are, then ideally at the end of the day, that should be the answer, right? But sometimes there's more than that. And I think what it is when you're a neurospicy individual, there are things that naturally occur in the way that you think or the way you perceive the world, the way you interact with others, that feel like they have to be justified, where it's like, people don't get that I do this thing, but it's really because of this. And it's almost like, oh, this thing that's naturally a part of me, please forgive it because I am this or because I am that. When in reality, you know, people should be kind enough and make space enough for you to be who you are regardless, as long as you're not doing active harm. There are always traits of ourself that can come from neurospiciness that we can also work on if it makes things difficult for everyday life, but it's more just about, you know, what does that mean to you? Is it an excuse? Is it a reason? It's probably not an excuse. I'm just saying this as a general question path to go down. So what is it that you need? Who is it that you need permission from? Are you defending yourself from others, or are you defending yourself from your own sort of judgments on that? That's something I haven't fully worked through yet myself, but I would imagine it's probably healthiest to just accept yourself as you are, work on the things you'd like to work on, but know that we're always a work in progress. You know, and let's say, for instance, you weren't neurospicy in any capacity. Let's say you got it completely wrong. Okay, well, those traits that made you think you were are still your traits, right? And you're still working on them as best you can, but also wanting to be comfortable in your own skin. It doesn't really matter what the label is at that point. The story is kind of still the same. So I very much wish you well in that journey. It'll be ongoing, but just like be confident in it. I guess ask yourself, like, what if you're wrong? It's like, okay, still are the way you are. You're wired the way you're wired. Work on what you can. So it goes. Also a very spicy Clever Coop welcome to Jeff68. Thank you so much for joining. For anybody who is new here, whether you were gifted a sub or did it yourself, you are now able to join the Discord. Thank you to everybody for dropping those sub bombs. That was very nice. Again, you never have to do it. It's very sweet when people do. Your support has very much changed my life, and I can't thank you enough. So everybody, please give a spicy Clever Coop welcome back, and thank you to Geology Sheep for their 7th month at a tier 2. Thank you for that extra chunk of support. Lizette Reed for their 5th, Kai Shroom for their 2nd, JR Tom for their 40th, and Trucive for their 14th, Salami Gobbler for their 3rd, Misty Cypher for their 31st, Let Me Go for their 3rd, Cygen for their 8th. We got Epiphany Odd, there we go, for their 5th, Dr. Skippy for their 3rd, Bad Wolf for their 1-year Cleverversary. Happy Cleverversary, Bad Wolf. Thank you for being here for a year of support. Here's to 10 trillion more. Sarah Marie Spectrum for their 7th at a tier 3. Let's go. Sarah Marie Spectrum, thank you for that big ol' extra chunk of support. Greatly appreciate that. Your Pedal for their 3rd, Biracuda for their 29th. We've got Velocity Sims for their 4th, Drew Few for their 4th, Emily Green for their 53rd, Jenny Rummy for their 43rd, ES-Fro or S-Fro for their 3rd, Budiska for their 5th, Miltank PhD for their 45th, Danger Bacon for their 45th, Raft Times for their 18th, Cloudy Merland for their 2nd, Sly King Asura for their 52nd, C Zizzle for their 13th, basically Guitar DED for their 3rd, and then Mirasol the Chalice for their 14th. Thank you so flippin' much. Y'all, this was a lovely stream. I can't thank you enough for being here, and y'all are wonderful and lovely, and I hope you continue to have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you to everybody who joined today. Thank you to everybody who joined last time as well. Let's see here. We've got let's see. We've got Enthusiamy is streaming. We haven't streamed with Enthusiamy in a long time. Enthusiamy is, I believe, playing Stardew. So let's say a blessing of pigeons for you! Exclamation point. This will be our raid call to copy paste into chat to our friend Amy. Even if you got to run, it's always nice to send some people the way of a friend. So Clever Coop, as I always say, whether you tip, you subscribe, you throw bits my way, or you just support me by watching with your eyeballs, I so appreciate you. I love this community, and I could not and would not want to do this without you. I'll be back on Tuesday, and until next time, Clever Coop, you are dismissed. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.